It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? He rich. Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command.
Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
I got a slightly modified Geo Metro. This thing's got 3 speeds. Here, there, and gone. It's got the power of infinity and beyond.
Can your vagina be too wet? 100%. And here's how.
After these messages, we'll be right back. I like the way you make me laugh. I like the funny things you do. You got a style that's all your own. I like the sprite in you. You make me want to smile. You know you make me sparkle too. You're such a kick I'm around. I like the sprite in you.
Sprite, the only one with Lyman. The unexpected twist that makes us different, livelier, special.
I like the sprite in you.
The games are ready. Are you? Guess not.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Stop worrying. Your worries are like the safety instructions that flight attendants give before takeoff. One day when you are about to die, you will not remember them and they will not matter. So don't worry.
why I came to McDonald's to ask for ice cream. And what time it is? 2:03 in the morning, and he gave me ice cream and cream. Ice cream. Like, he gave me ice cream. Give me my stuff. Give us on the bags.
I went down to the beach and saw Kiki. She was all like, and I'm like, whatever. Then this chick comes up to me and she's all like, hey, aren't you that dude? I'm like, yeah, whatever. So later, I'm at the pool hall and this girl comes up and she's all like, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Cause this is my United States of whatever. And this is my United States of whatever. And this is my United States of whatever. And then it's 3 a.m. I'm on the corner wearing my leather. This dude comes up and he's like, hey, punk. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Then I'm throwing dice in the alley. Officer Leroy comes up and he's like, hey, I thought I told you. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Then up comes Zaffle. I'm like, yo, Zaffle, what's up? He's like, Dud. I'm like, that's cool. Cause this is my United States or whatever. And this is my United States or whatever. What?
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Well, hello, friends. It is BF Live. I'm a little later than normal today due to some internet issues, but welcome to Monday. And welcome to The Vibe, stream show 599. One show away from 600 shows. I started out doing this show once a week, Mondays, like today. I hope you're not having a blue Monday. See what I did there? That's who does this song. I started out doing this once a week on Mondays. Now we do it Monday through Friday, 12 to 3, and we're up to show 600 almost. So let's go. Let's do it. Come on. We're a little later. Ooh, you can see that video flashing in my eyes, folks. That's right. That's that new order playing Blue Monday. I hope you're not having a blue Monday here on BF Live The Vibe, because if you know the rules here on BF Live The Vibe, you know that Mondays, we're not allowed to have a case of the Mondays here on The Vibe. Is that right?
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
I literally just said they're strictly not allowed here, especially on Monday, August 17th. All right, well, we got an hour less than we normally do, folks. Yes, about 90 minutes before the show, my lovely cable internet provider reached out to me by way of text, and they said, oh, I understand you're experiencing an issue in your area. Your internet will be on approximately 1 p.m. East. So here we are, folks. It's like a little after 1:15, after 1 o'clock, now that we ran our stuff. But welcome. I see we got friends backstage checking in, dropping me chats in the chat right there. I see we're going to have Frankie time in just a minute with our friend Frankie McDonald. He had a busy weekend, so we're going to catch up with him. Plus, I want to see what he's been up to and who he's been up to with. All right, go get your coffee there, Bill. We'll see you back when you get back here. We got Reverend Wild Bill backstage. We got Frankie backstage. Look, we're an hour later, folks, but we're still going to have the same amount of fun that we'd like to do here every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3. We're going to do it 1 to 3 today. I'm going to do the not so serious news after we check in with you all to pick up the vibe to see what's going on with the opening chat family check-in. Has MLT Kevin? Let me see. We're going to get to the chat family check-in questions in just a minute. I have an unfortunate collection of celebrity death reports that I have to bring you before we start off the not so serious news. You know, it is said that they come in threes, and I have 3 of them we'll have to talk about quickly at the beginning of the not so serious news. But then once we get those formalities out of the way, after the chat family check-in, we will do not so serious news, where I'll have a video of a snake coming out of a car at high speed. I'll show you that video on the not so serious news. I'm also going to do a story about some construction workers finding $10 million. We'll do that story. Now, have you ever been in a parking garage, folks, and you're waiting for the elevator and you're thinking, man, I don't really want to wait for this elevator. Looking for a better way down. Would you like to slide down? I'll show you a building that's building an adult slide in lieu of an elevator, or an option to an elevator when we do the not so serious news. I'm going to do a little sports story about an MLB rookie that's done something never accomplished before by a rookie in his first 3 at-bats. And we have to talk about with the ladies especially, is there such a thing? I mean, y'all can educate me on something, and I'll educate you too when I run the article. Bikini farts, ladies? Bikini farts? Y'all going to have to talk to me, ladies. All right, let's get into it, folks. It's Monday. All right. And like I said, we start at a special time today. We're going to bring some friends in backstage in just a few minutes, but we have 1 less hour than we normally do, so time is of the essence, so that means we got to get right to Frankie time.
Frankie time! Frankie time! It's Frankie time! Frankie time! Frankie time! It's Frankie time!
Without any further ado, live from Sydney, Nova Scotia, it's Frankie McDonald. Checks in on the
Great so
vibe.
far. I just sent you the past professional professional photos of me by John Ratcher going all the way back to 2018.
I did. We have a lot of content that we can go over for Frankie time here, and we're going to do just that. How was your weekend, Frankie?
My weekend was great. 2 girls got a picture taken with me. It was great on Saturday night in karaoke.
Now, Frankie, you sent me these pictures, and I asked you, did you make sure that these girls were well over 21? Did you card them? Frankie, did you card?
They're over 30.
Oh, they're over 30. Well, don't bust them out too much there, Frankie. But look at this. Look at what Frankie is up to. Living it up with the ladies out there in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Where was this, Frankie? At the mall or at Dooley's? Where were we at? At Dooley's. And I'm sure you sang your song. Look at this. Frankie hanging out with the ladies. You got to make sure you ID them, Frankie. You don't want to get yourself in trouble, right, buddy? Whoa. Frankie, what are you doing right there? What are you having? Little Pepsi action there at Dooley's, hanging out with the ladies. Was this Friday or Saturday night?
Yes, they're great.
They are great. All right, man.
What about the professional photos of me?
What about the professional photos of Frankie? I got a whole mess of them right here.
2018.
Wow. These are from 2018, buddy?
Yes.
Oh, it's Frankie with your little figurine right there, your little doll, your action figure, the Frankie action figure. We're going to talk about where you can get your Frankie bobblehead in just a few minutes when I show you. Look at that.
They'll show all the professional photos of me going to 2025.
Now, Frankie, these are sold out, right? These little action figures of yours?
Yes.
Last I heard, these are collector's items, so you got to get your Frankie bobblehead. Yes, Frankie had a professional photographer. What was the name, Frank?
John Ratchford. That's 2020. That's when the world was shut down.
Wow, when the world was shut down. And look at those ominous clouds in the back. That's pretty dynamic right there.
That was during 2020 when the world got shut down.
When the world got shut down. There was Frankie.
Due to COVID-19, due to the pandemic then.
Yeah, that whole thing, Frankie. Yeah. So I hope you're feeling good. So yeah, you got a whole mess of photos here, but you also were hanging out with Chrissy over the weekend.
Wait a minute. Yes. You have to show the photos first.
Oh, all the photos, Frankie? I got to show every photo, buddy?
Yes.
How long you expect? I want to show some things that I got to show too. Let me see. All right, let me get back into photos real quick, Frankie. All right. I got some other stuff I want to talk about with you too. Let me go in here. There's 7 photos. There's 10 photos. Let's go back. Frankie gave me like 30 or 50. Frankie, I can't show 100 photos. Let's see. Here we got. Let me go way back. Here's Frankie checking in. When was this from, Frank?
2025.
2025 checking in. Frankie was then. Well, I wanted so. It should let me go through them. Let me go here. How about here?
2024.
There you go. All the Frankie photos right here. So that was you.
What about the 2021?
I don't know, Frankie. You got extensive. Look at. Is this those? Look at this. Look at GQ Frankie right here.
That's a week before Hurricane Fiona struck Sydney.
Oh my goodness. Well, Frankie, I probably have more than 50 photos of you, but since you come every day, why don't I show just some of them today? Because I want to get to the fact that you were on. We got friends backstage and everything, and all the stuff to get onto, Frankie. You checked in with Chrissy Mayer last night, did you not?
Yes, I did.
On the wet spot every Sunday night, if you're hanging out on your internet, open up your YouTube, you'll see Frankie McDonald hanging on the Simcast with Chrissy Mayer.
I just sent you the newest link.
All right. I got
you. You're cured. Oh my gosh, he's here. Frankie!
Timestamp, Frankie. I got it.
Subscribe, won't you? Please and thank you.
Ooh.
Trump.
We're going to check him in the chat in just a few minutes. It'll be a chat family check-in.
True, and he has...
Starting a little late today here on The Vibe due to some limited internet. I didn't have internet for the 12 o'clock hour. Welcome to The Vibe.
Kinds of stuff with... Again, if you have money to sue somebody, you just no need for you to be doing comedy.
Right, and I just showed in with Bobby BF Fran Alive when I was working on Wednesday at the mall. I just showed Bobby Fran.
Yep.
Oh. Does Frankie have any severe weather or earthquake predictions? Good question.
I got the Indonesia's earthquake prediction right.
Did Indonesia have an earthquake?
7.7 magnitude, did a lot of damage.
Today?
2 days ago.
Oh my gosh. It didn't come up on my feed. Indonesia earthquake.
So Frankie hangs out with, did the ladies join you? Have just Chrissy the other night, Frankie? What was it?
They're doing great so far.
All right.
Honest.
That's Frankie checking in with Chrissy Mayer like he does on Sunday night. But Frankie, I wanna let everybody know. I got something I want to share with everybody about Frankie, because back in 2015, our friend Frankie McDonald got a special recognition. Where up in Canada, a proclamation of Frankie McDonald. Hear, hear.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize weatherman extraordinaire Mr. Frankie McDonald of Whitney Pier, Nova Scotia. Frankie the weatherman, as he's come to be known, has taken the internet by storm, making international headlines for his weather reports. He created his forecast after monitoring weather on television and computer, and then takes it to the internet. And with his knowledge and enthusiasm to let us know what type of weather we can expect and how best to prepare. Since he was a young boy, Frankie has always been interested in the weather. His commitment and dedication to further his passion has led his videos being viewed by millions around the world, turning his hobby into a career. Mr. Speaker, I ask all members of this House curious about the weather forecast to visit Frankie McDonald's Facebook page for informative, up-to-date reports. We as Cape Bretoners are very proud of Frankie the weatherman and wish him all the best as he continues to keep us safe from Mother Nature. Canadians are deep in winter. As Frankie says, stay safe, stay warm, and good luck.
Hear, hear. Frankie gets recognized by the Canadian House of Commons, Frankie.
And did you hear about this? You got the pictures of me in 2001 for John Radford. You saved all those pictures.
Well, something's playing behind me. Frankie, I do have tons of pictures with you, buddy, but I'm an hour short today because I had to start an hour late, right? Because they were working on my internet. So I know you're going to come back every day, so we might not go over everything today, but we're going to get more pictures of Frankie time tomorrow. But right now, I'm going to let you know, like you heard from the House of Commons, that Frankie took his passion for weather and turned it into a career. He's not only a famous weatherman, he's an author, folks. So make sure that you are prepared, just like the House of Commons told you. Mark Eyring right there. Get your book, Be Prepared. The Frankie McDonald Guide to Life, Weather, and Everything. Available right here at Amazon.com. And while you're out there buying your Frankie wares and supporting our friend, make sure you go out and get your Frankie t-shirt bobblehead at the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame, Frankie. All right, go get your Frankie bobblehead. Go get the book or just dance when Frankie comes by for Frankie time.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live. It's in Nova Scotia.
Let's go.
Extreme
We got Bill, we got Bobby, Nick, we got Scott backstage. We got people going to join us after we dance and hang out with Frankie. Let's go. Frankie McDonald checking in, picking his teeth and checking in from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Frankie checks in. Come on. We're a little late today, folks, but we're going to have fun. We're going to fit 3 hours of fun in 2 hours today. We'll do it. Come on. Mixing radio and podcasting and fun in the midday. I see your friends backstage. Thanks all my guys for being here today. We're going to check in with them in a minute. Get Frankie's bobblehead. He turned his passion into a career, folks, so help get Frankie get his bobblehead. Get Frankie McDonald's book. You'll be prepared. Or just do the Frankie dance with us. Frankie checks in. What's on the schedule for tonight, Frankie, as far as podcasters?
In the Hot Water Show today.
The In Hot Water Show with his friend Gino Bisconte, who came up and visited him. Awesome, buddy.
He's doing the stand-up comedy on August 29th.
August 29th, check out Gino Bisconte. I was in the chat for Bass Guy Show on Friday night, hanging out with Frankie McDonald and the Bass Guy.
Yeah, I got something else. I got another news here. Gino Bisconte will be in New Jersey on August 29th doing stand-up comedy.
Gino's doing his stand-up comedy on Thursday, August 29th, according to Frankie McDonald. I'm happy to be a part of the Frankie Friend Network. That was Frankie. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Have a great rest of your day. That was Frankie time.
Frankie time! Frankie time! It's Frankie time! Frankie time! Frankie time! It's Frankie time!
You got to have a little Frankie time in your life, and we always appreciate when Sydney, Nova Scotia's most famous weatherman, Frankie McDonald, stops in for Frankie time. All right, folks, well, we got like 3 hours of a show to fit in like a 2-hour window today since I woke up to the fact that my cable company said, we don't have no internet for you right now, maybe not until 1 p.m. East. So let's bring the boys in. Let's check in with you all with the opening chat family check-in. We're going to do the not-so-serious news together, and we're going to fit in whatever fun we can fit in on a Tuesday. All right, let's bring them in now. Let's see, I got them all back here. I'm so spoiled. My guys are showing up for me in a big way. So why don't we do it like this? I'll just put them in the way I've noticed them pop in backstage. This guy's been joining me every Monday for the last month or so. Some people might call it Wild Bill Monday. I just say it's my friend Reverend Wild Bill's joining us today. Hey, Bill.
Good morning, sir, and I hope you're doing fine.
All right, man. I feel like I'm playing a little catch up. I'm not trying to have a case of the Mondays, but because I'm an hour late starting and kind of getting all my thoughts together, thinking I was going on at 12, I'm kind of in that kind of middle mode, Bill. How you doing, bud?
You can do it.
You can do it. Yes, now that I got you here, we can do it, man. You got your coffee? You all ready to go?
Got it. Ready to go. Ready to go. Yes.
All right. Did you have good morning high? I jumped in the chat to let you know that I didn't have intranet in case you guys wanted to linger longer.
We did. Yeah, Peacock kept it going until about 1. And, sorry to hear that you're coming on late, but thank you for the heads up.
Oh, yeah. I figured, why don't you guys extend the party over there and just keep hanging out? No point in running from that one for no party or whatever. So, I was having internet issues, but I'm all good now, Bill. All right.
Now, my quick question is one thing. I noticed we missed you on the replayable Saturday night.
Yeah, I had a little something to do that I didn't tell the fellas about till the last minute. But yes, please go ahead.
But I hope the Ravens did good for you, though.
They did pretty good. It was a preseason game. It was pretty good. You see, I'm slowly.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, slowly changing my allegiances from the baseball season to we're gonna creep into, and it's gonna be football season before we know it, buddy, man. Like it's a slippery slope. As soon as I start counting these preseason games, like before you know it, it's like opening day and we're in the fall. So let's hang on to what we got in terms of the terms of summer and just hanging out with friends and family.
There you go.
Ready, buddy? All right. Why don't we bring Scott in? Come on, let's bring Scott Fitzpatrick in. Let's bring Scott. Come on. Hey, Scott's here. What's up, buddy?
The bubbles didn't really work out like I thought.
Well, I'm sorry, bro. I did kind of surprise you a little bit. I didn't give you much of a setup to let you know that, hey, I'm going to be bringing one of these two guys in. How you doing today, buddy?
All right. All right. You seen in the private chat where I'm trying to elevate my production, I guess you would call it,
Yeah.
of my videos and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of jazzed over learning a few new things.
Hell yeah. Well, that's when, I mean, you see how quick it happens. I've learned this too, that if you have a little issue, like Scott does his compilations over there on the Angry Iguana, like we do Scott's whole segment where we just cover some crazy people on the internet. But Scott does compilations. He was asking questions about, hey, if I edit this, what kind of music can we do this, that, and the other with? So we all kind of figure it out together. So check out Scott's stuff, what he does. You can click on his link. It's called the Angry Iguana. It says 112, but he's the only Angry Iguana that we know of that exists on YouTube. Good to hear, buddy.
Wild Bill, I forgot to say hi.
Good afternoon, Scott. I didn't either, but I'm trying to keep my mouth shut because he's running an hour behind, and I can.
Bill don't want to add an hour to the hour that we're already behind. Yeah, so let's bring our last bro, and we'll talk about why we're late because a lot of you already figured it out. He's my friend. He's yours. He's from the Great White North. He is he's Bobby Nick. Come on, Bobby.
Knee butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Fuck yeah. We're doing it. We're having it. Bobby Fran, Scott, Reverend Wild Bill. Good to see y'all.
Happy.
I got deep butt cheeks.
Happy
yes, I do.
Monday,
That's
man.
right.
Happy Monday. Yeah.
Oh, and JJ says hi to all of you. Can I get a bullshit, Bobby Fran?
Can you get a bullshit? You got
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, wait a minute. Which word?
Nope, not that one.
I know. Which one you want? Where did I put her?
Have you?
Nope. Whoop.
You got a visitor,
it.
Bobby?
Here we go. It's under this memory bank. Here we go. It's right here, but it's
bullshit. There we go.
The one you
The
want.
bullshit. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. She busted it live right here.
Did she? Is she there with you?
She's here, yeah.
Oh, shout out. There you go. Hey.
Bullshit.
I got a bullshit. I always keep that bullshit. All right.
Hell yeah.
Checking in.
Bobby.
Yes, sir. Oh, which one?
Well, good afternoon, Bobby Nick.
What's up, How you doing there?
Oh, he didn't hear me. I said, no. I said, yeah, good afternoon, Bobby Nick.
Good afternoon, Reverend Wild Bill. Good to see you. Yeah, Scotty, I see that you're trying to up your production. I like that. I like the video that you made. And yeah, Gemini is where I'm creating any AI music now. So I have a paid version. I don't know what they can do with the free version, but check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, I'm going.
Well, and I sent you that song that I made for you in your email.
Right. Yeah,
so
that quick too. Is that quick?
I know. I told you. So if you enjoyed that Frankie Time song, that little ditty, Bobby loves it. He was like, oh man, that was very good, BF. I made that using the basic Gemini, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
I just went and told her to give me a heavy thrash punk beat or whatever, 4/4 beat, and I gave it descriptions and I sung a little Frankie Time into it and it made that. So if you enjoyed that, I did that with Gemini. So look forward to Scott's next locale compilation over there on the Angry Iguana channel and see what type of AI music that Bobby made for him to put in there. All right, guys. Well, we're going to keep the show rolling and get it going because since we'll see if we even going to take a piss break today or whatever we do. But I know the next thing that we have to do on any and every show, we have to do the chat family check-in and we have to do the not so serious news. And we're going to open up with, unfortunately, an extensive celebrity death report because we often talk about and notice that they happen in threes. Well, I have 3 of them due to one that I didn't even cover the other day. So we're going to knock all of those out of the way at the beginning of the not so serious news when we do the celebrity death report. And then I want everybody to check in right now with your comments. Let me know what you think about me being an hour late. Were you already at the 12 o'clock show and you're ready to go? Let me know. Hopefully it's nobody having a case of the Mondays. And if you are, we're going to cue them right now with the opening chat family check-in. We're going to do the not so serious news when I slide over to my news desk. And yes, Scott, I have a story about something about Brazilian waxing and something called bikini farts. Bikini farts. We're going to learn about bikini farts. So we do a little bit of everything here. We're going to get a little serious with the celebrity death report at the beginning. Then we're going to have some fun with the not so serious news. Bikini farts from getting Brazilian waxed. I'm going to tell you a story about some construction workers that found $10 million worth of gold. And I have some video of a snake coming out of a car onto a car's hood at highway speed. That and more when we do the not so serious news. But right now, you have to establish the vibe, folks. Let me know how you're feeling on this Monday after 1 o'clock East. Are you ready to go? Let me know with the opening chat family check-in for BF Live The Vibe Stream Show $5.99. And before we begin this opening chat family check-in, I will have one last announcement, programming announcement. Myself here today. I'm going to be on a show with James and Florence, the Forum Celebrity Podcast.
Oh, nice. When does that
I'm going to
happen?
be on there. We're going to be talking. It's going to be at 5:30 East later on this afternoon. So check me out over there. Join me live if you can. We're going to be talking about Howard Stern and what we all think about where he's come from and where he is. We're going to talk about NFL and some other fun stuff over there at 5:30 on the Forum Celebrity Podcast. We're going to talk about them with James and Florence. But right now, I'm going to start with
Hey, Bobby Frank, can you put the link in the chat so I can grab it?
Yes, I will try to go to their homepage and find it. Yes, as I run this element for the opening chat family check-in, I will do just that, Bobby Nick. It's Monday, folks. Let me know what you're up to, and let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Please, that's what the vibe is. Continue to talk amongst yourselves. But you don't forget to talk to Bobby Nick, Scott, Wild Bill, and whoever else comes along here today on our briefer version, our shortened version of the vibe. I'm talking and stalling because I'm trying to throw that link in the chat, Bobby Nick. They don't have a direct show link as of yet, but this that I just threw in the chat is a link to their page, the Forum Media Network.
There we go. Nice.
There's that link there, and then there is, I'll show you this real quickly on screen as I'm checking with the chat family. But here's their post about it, Bobby Nick. Still there's no link with it, but it says we're going live at 5:30 Eastern time with special guest me. Covering the latest on Howard Stern, Sirius XM contract, the passing of Hayden Panettiere, which we're going to get in, unfortunately, with the celebrity death report, Louis Mangione's confession, and more on today on the Forum Media Network, 5:30 East, folks. That's where I'll be later. But let's get to what we need to do right now. We need to check in with the chat family. Let's start it, folks. I'm gonna hit the horns, indicating the beginning of the opening chat family check-in, and we're gonna see what you're all up to and get the vibe. Happy Monday. A little later than normal, folks, for me. Happy Monday. Here we go. I've checked in at 11:27 my time to inform people from my phone the best I could about what I was dealing with the internet at the time. But we persevered, and now we're here at 1 o'clock East. Frankie was all on it. If you notice this screen name, he goes by Dogs and Wolves. He thought I sent him the wrong link because I wasn't doing the show on time, but we figured that all out. Thanks for checking in, Frankie. Pecan says, blame Canada. That does seem to be the refrain lately. It's their fault I was late. Let's see. Pecan checks in with the Frankie emojis. Did you know that you can have fun with emojis on my channel for as little as $1.99, folks? That's right. I make a membership very affordable here to support the vibe. And if you join for as little as $1.99, I'm legally required to love you long time. You got to be part of my 2 Vibe crew. 2 Live crew, 2 Vibe crew. Membership link in the chat. Just a Guest checks in, says number 5, but I say you're number 1, Just a Guest. Happy Monday, Just a Guest checking in for the opening chat family check-in. Pecan Ben checks in and says, Goonie Goo Goo, you begonias. Happy Monday, Unga Bunga. And what do you know? And what do you know with the BF Chang emoji always thrown in there? My weed smoking alter ego. What do you know, Pecan buddy? I can know it's always happy to see Pecan. He's showing off his membership emojis too. It's $1.99, folks. You can have fun with those emojis too. Look at those. BF Chang. See all that text? They show up as colorful emojis through the YouTube. Deepak Denny is Denny checks in. Happy. Whoa, wait a minute. It's my birthday today, and I can't wait for PCL later on tonight. Perry Caravello Live. Got your Trader Joe's pizza in the credenza waiting. Well, happy birthday. Deepak is Denny. From everybody here at The Vibe.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
We'll try to get into a little Perry talk in our shortened edition of The Vibe today. We'll do that. Let's see. Deepak is Denny says, and good afternoon, everyone. Have a good day today. Reverend Wild Bill, he's hosting and co-hosting with us today. Shouts out Deepak Denny and says HIGH. If you care to support me or my show for as little as $1.99, you can do it by clicking on that membership link. Tomorrow is Tuesday Members Only Tuesday, so be part of that for as little as $2. Denny, happy birthday from Pecan. Jerry Lahine says, DJ, always coming in, DJ Electra song, YouTube, Everybody Sucks. Thank you, Jerry, for your daily DJ Electra reference. Don't go watching her meltdown video comments on. Don't do it. Deepak is Denny. Happy birthday, Reverend Wild Bill says. Can I get
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Yes, I saw a very interesting blind mic project over the weekend about that very topic right there. Pecan 420 shouts out Jerry and says, Hoya, sir. The Reverend Wild Bill shouts out Jerry Lahine and says HIGH. Jerry
I just
Lahine
want to say
says,
DJ Electra's lost her shit, man.
Okay.
Oh.
Is that your official statement on that? Yeah. That's essentially, Bobby just boiled down what the blind mic project kind of said. And you can see it in a detailed format over there. Pecan 420, he does this every day. He lifts and gives someone. He adds somebody to my chat family every day. He does his show 6 days a week, the morning high on the Pecan 420 channel with the Reverend Wild Bill, 10 a.m. East. They did it this morning. And he'll be joining me tomorrow and Wednesday for Members Only Tuesday and Wackago Wednesday. Thank you for being a member defender, Pecan 420. Interesting. Stream Ellen's bot lets me know that Kevin Brennan family just became a member due to that one. So thank you. Welcome to the family.
We didn't start the fire.
You keep blowing on that son of a bitch, though, don't you? Jerry Lahine.
I just want to say, I thought Jen was bad, but holy shit, DJ Electra takes the cake.
Oh, geez, are you? Okay, there you go. More elaborating. Pecan shouts out Reverend Wild Bill and says, Hoya, you old folk. What do you know? The Reverend Wild Bill says, oh, Shyt. Widow Killer says, a new Reading Rainbow parody, yes, just appeared in my feed called Weeding Rainbow. Well, Widow Killer, I was going to tell you when I saw that over there in the Discord that I already had it pulled up in my hopper, so great minds think alike, my friend. Maybe I caused it to go in your feed, or maybe you caused it to go in mine, but I love my drinkers, but where's my weed heads? Let's play a little bit of this, courtesy of Widow Killer and the people that created it. Not a reading rainbow, everybody. It's a weeding rainbow.
Butterfly in the sky, I must be really high. There's a dragon there, I'm a little scared. A reading rainbow. I can eat anything. Take a joke and blow some smoke. A reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
A weeding rainbow, courtesy of Widow Killer, that if you only knew, I say it every day, how much great content he kicks to me in the Discord for BF Live The Vibe. Thank you, and happy Monday, Widow Killer. Jared Lahane says, I wonder if he watches this show besides his clippers. Reverend Wild Bill shouts out Pecan 420 high. Widow Killer says, first two lines are butterfly in the sky. I must be really high. Must be not high enough. Has MLC Kevin ever been on this show? No, let's see. And Vince, how about you? You don't like it either, do you? Like, no.
I'd rather look at a big black cock.
So that's what Vince is doing. The Fat Pig checks in and says, I say good day to no, I say good day to you, sir. He always tries to beat me to it by saying good day. Sweet indeed. The Fat Pig call goes out. Fat Pig gets to take
Oink,
out
oink, motherfucker.
From Pecan 420. Widow Killer checks in and says, Frankie did not kill Hayden Panettiere. He was on with Chrissy Mayer at the time of her death. I guess you got the alibi timeline all. We got to. It's unfortunate. I know, man, that caught like hot fire last night, late in the after midnight. That whole breaking story about that unfortunate passing of Hayden Panettiere. We're going to talk about her, and unfortunately, I have two others to add. We're going to have deaths in threes at the Celebrity Death Report after this opening chat family check-in. Widow Killer checks in and says, I posted an update from one of the deaths from TMZ. Well, thank you. I have three of them. Where's Frankie's hands? We didn't get a finger check today, so was that even Frankie that checked in today? Widow Killer says, did he smell his fingers afterwards? Kissing with the ladies. Widow Killer says that's clearly AI. That leaves haven't changed color yet. That's what they said in one of the other videos, right? Colin checks in. Conservative Colin. As we are establishing the vibe, you are establishing the vibe on BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 599. We're just mixing everything we love about old school radio, podcasting, friends, and fun. Pecan 420, Tick brother from the Fat Pig. Colin says, Mr. Pecan and BF, my good sirs. The membership link continues to run in the chat. The Fat Pig says, Colin, good day, sir. Good day, sir. Pecan Socials, running right there. I just got another message in the Discord. Whoa. Mr. Pig, my good sir, from Colin. Widow Killer says, wait a minute. That looks like the interior of Hayden's house that hanging out with them girls in. You think they pushed Hayden out of the way?
Could have been.
The Angry Iguana checks in and goes, I know why Frankie snips his fingers. Come talk about hanging out with those girls, Angry Iguana. Is that what we're talking about?
It wasn't too bad, man.
Yeah, he had some cuties out there. Frankie knows what he's doing. A big honor, Frankie from the House of Commons up there, Bob. What did you think about that as a fellow Canadian? Had you seen that before?
I have not seen that, but yeah, that is very awesome that you got that. That's
what I'm saying. Frankie, for everybody that's new to you, that Frankie's been doing this for a minute since the beginning days of YouTube. Angry gang from Pecan 420.
Gang.
Widow Killer says, congrats to Frankie for being cast as Storm in the new X-Men movie. Although I'm not sure how I feel about him playing a black woman, though. He would probably say, not true. He would repeat, not true. Pecan 420 had fun with the Frankie emojis while he was dancing. Jake Huston, he's back in all the chats. Checks into the vibe. What's up, Jake?
What's up, guys?
Hey, happy Monday. Happy Monday from Bob, too.
Hey, by the way,
Jake is always in the thick of it.
By the way.
Personally, you were pulling for Jade Cargill. What was I watching? I was watching a little bit of SmackDown on Friday night. My daughter had SmackDown on Widow Killer, so I saw a little bit of SmackDown. Jake Hudson is a good person, and that's a fact, right? Foosball is the devil. The devil made Bobby Boucher. Who the devil made that foosball by Boucher? It's Reverend Bob Bill, a.k.a. the Ho Cunt. As we're nearing the end of the opening chat family check-in, there's link boxes for all of our friends running. Membership link, wink, wink. Scott, gang from Pecan 420 right there, buddy.
Gang.
We're just checking in with everybody. Scott! I now have BF's email or email BF. I don't know. Hey, got one in you, Scott? Can you do it? That's a pretty good. There you go. Hello, the Forum Media Network, who I was just mentioning at the beginning of this opening chat family check-in. I'll be joining Florence and James at 5:30 East today on that very channel, and I shared the link earlier, the Forum Media Network, 5:30 East. There's the link right there. I threw it out right after they checked in. Howdy, good to see you from Pecan 420. 5:30 East, we're going to talk about Howard Stern, past and present, and so much more. Thank you, James and Florence. He says, they say, I'll get a link in about 10 minutes that we can throw around. Thank you. The Forum Media, I just subbed to you from on YouTube, from the very famous Jake Huston, very famous YouTuber right there, checking in our chat. Justa Hoyer from Pecan 420. Membership link runs. All of our friends' links run. Yukon Men is awesome, according to Jake in the chat. Jim Fanning, he says, I be here. And here, what he's talking about is the Rumble, BF Live the Vibe Rumble. Thanks, Jim. We take the second half of this show every Friday over there on Rumble to keep some activity up over there, so Rumble knows that we like the channel. And I want to thank everybody who gives so generously, because I broke my threshold and I can actually cash in over there. So thank you all very much. Great minds think alike. Jim Fanning says, good afternoon to you all with the smoking. Widow Killer says, just posted a second update on Hayden. They found medicine you give someone that's ODing at the house she was at. Just Mike Rowe checks in. We had a little chit chat about, he shared a post about the model Rick Martel, and he says that he should be in the WWE Hall of Fame. And I tend to agree with that. Says, yo, I thought I'd drop in for a bit. Hope everyone is well. Jim checks in, Jim Fanning, and says, they are looking okay. Time to do some trades. The O's, I don't know, Jim. I don't see how you sell at the trade deadline and the fucking wild card is just a race to the bottom, bro. I want divisions. I want World Series. I want championships. I don't want to fucking let's scratch our way to the wild card every year for 8, 9, 10 years bullshit. Cholino checks in. My O's passion is up lately because they fucking up as far as running the team. Cholino checks in and says, checked in on his show last night and they were in slow motion. Pecan 420 shouts out Cholino. Just Mike gets the love from Pecan 420. Membership link. Pecan gets acknowledged to Jim. Angry Iguana says, do you believe the time the serial killer called in on Howard Stern or a fake call? I believe that was supposed to be a real call, they said after the fact. And that guy, I see, Bill, you're shaking your head, right?
Supposed to be real, yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was supposed to be some guy called in and was making all kind of wild claims and statements, and it turned out that he was really that guy. With that comment right there, you've just established the vibe. We're a little later than normal today, folks, because my internet was down for the first hour. So if you're just joining us, we're just starting off at 1 p.m. East, and you just established the vibe with the opening chat family check-in. Now, let's get on with the show.
Amongst yourselves.
Happy Monday and awesome opening show vibes, even though we're later than normal. Due to my first hour internet outage, that was a great opening chat family check-in. If you're noticing the chat, I just threw in the link that was created. James said he would, and Florence, they did it. There's the link right there, folks. Catch me later on today. I'll be just kind of a guest, kind of giving my 2 cents. You guys know I have a lot of a passion and opinions about Howard Stern. I'm a multi-year listener, decade listener to that. So there's the link right there. We're going to talk about this, Hayden Piano, all that stuff. Some of the stuff we're going to get into now. There's the link right there. All right. I'm going to make my way over to my news desk in just a few minutes. I noticed there's a lot of buzz. You wanted us to all be a buzz about the new Xbox starting out. How you doing there, Bill?
Just listening to the buzz.
You're just listening to the buzz, man. That's good.
Yeah.
I should probably slow down and say hello to you. And also, I didn't give you all a chance to say hello and talk. Kind of over here a little late today, buddy. So, how you been?
We're doing good.
Doing good? Good shit, good shit.
Yeah, I see everybody else looks like they're doing pretty good, too.
All right, good. We're going to do the not-so-serious news in just a few minutes, but I want to show this. Everyone's all abuzz about the new Xbox release, and we're going to get into more about this physical gaming, because Xbox is handling this a little differently where PlayStation is trying to limit your digital licenses.
Yeah.
Xbox is kind of countering with something different, but this is the new release of the Xbox coming out, and people are excited about it.
Here with the new Xbox Series X25 that was just announced today. This is a limited edition run, which they haven't announced the pricing, but it is actually an homage to the OG colors. You can see this green, but also the translucence, so you can see through it as you can see the components inside, and it obviously looks beautiful in it. It's turned on right now, but my favorite thing, honestly, is the controllers. You can see the OG colors for the buttons here, as well as the black and white of the actual bumpers, just giving homage to the original Xbox. It's like very reminiscent from my childhood, and this is a 1 terabyte one, and the pricing hasn't been announced, but make sure to stay tuned to hear more as soon as they announce more about it. I'm just stoked that they're actually doing this, and I need one of these right now. Thank you, Xbox.
So there you go. I see a lot of those videos going around over the weekend. People get exciting about the 1 terabyte of memory. That's pretty significant.
Guarantee it's going to start around $600.
You would think, Bill. They got to keep them affordable, and the hard drives have gotten cheaper, so they should be able to keep them around $5.99 or something. But
they know people will pay it though. That's the problem. They know they'll give up a mortgage payment just to get the new Xbox.
And I think that they're also counting on the fact that we've talked about how PlayStation is really shutting down the whole physical kind of games altogether. Yeah. They're not doing anything. Matter of fact, they're trying to limit your digital license on the things that you've bought and legitimately own. Like if you don't access them on a regular basis, they're basically going to kind of cut you off. Well, Xbox is kind of approaching it a little differently. They say that if you have a disc from an old game, and you'll be able to put it in there, and you'll get automatically, because you have that disc, they'll give you the digital copy of it. So I think that's a decent way to handle it. And they also say that this new system will be backwards compatible, and it will be able to play every iteration of every Xbox game that came prior to it. So I believe that's kind of how they're countering what PlayStation is doing as far as going the other way.
Well, that's better.
Hey, y'all.
You know. Yeah.
Happy Friday, says emotional support butt plug. Oh boy, I thought I was behind in the day and the week. No emotional support plug. It is Monday. I'm sorry if I have to be the first one to tell you. Emotional support butt plug. There you are. Yes. Oh, is that you? Is that? Oh, looking a little tan there. Emotional support butt plug checks in on the vibe. All right, well, why don't we get to, how about this? I do have some fun news stories that I'm going to get to in just a few minutes. But, man, I got Scott here, and I don't know if you got one ready. Bill, you always usually got one ready. I know the Pecans in the chat. Where's my smokers, man? Why don't we do that? Wait a minute. He says, ouch, that hurt. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Oh, pulling you out that fast, and you're a little brown on the tip. Before we do the not-so-serious news, which I unfortunately have to start off with an extensive celebrity death report, kind of keep us on our toes to make us, kind of happy and appreciative that we're all alive. How about if we smoke one to those that are no longer with us anymore? This was originally created for Donkey Kongington, our chat family bro, but you can remember or think about anyone you want to think about while we smoke another dab done for donks. Comedian Tom Dreesen. Another dab dog for donks. Do-do-do-dum-dum. Another dab dog for dunk. And I guess another dab done. Another dab done. Another dab done for dunk. And two more I got to tell you about. Gonna dab you. Another dab done for dunk. Another dab dog for dunk. Just smoking ones. To the dearly departed. Smoking one. That's what we do here on the Vibe. Well, the other things we do here on the Vibe is when we have 3 hours, we like to have fun. Oh, we have Chelino checking in saying FTSN. That's right. We're going to do what we do here on the Vibe there, Chelino. You know what's up. We're going to do the not so serious news right now. We just smoked, did our little thing. I see Jerry Lahane checking in saying donks. Butt plug getting the love. Pecan getting the love right back. You guys get a room or whatever. I'm going to make my way over to my news desk. And unfortunately, like I said, we're going to start off with probably 3. We're going to start off with 3 of them, unfortunately. So let me slide over to our news desk. But it's all going to kick off with a celebrity death report.
BF Live, celebrity death, marriage, and divorce report. They lived, they loved, they died.
All right, let's get you caught up on these celebrity death reports because unfortunately, you know, sometimes they happen in mass and I'm like, do I want to spend like my whole first 10, 20 minutes starting off a show? But we got to cover them, folks, when they're happening. This is our celebrity death report before we get on with the not so serious news. Going back to last week, you have to pardon, I got a little construction going on here. If you hear some noises occasionally in the background, they're back, folks. Let's go back to last Friday when we're going to talk about former All That star Christy Knowings, who died at the age of 46. So people of a particular generation might remember this person from the All That show on Nickelodeon. Kenan Thompson, Kenan and Kel, they were all on there. Kenan Thompson.
I never seen this show.
I did see it occasionally, Bobby Nick. I can't say that I really stopped by and it was like appointment television, but I was aware that it existed. Kenan Thompson took to Instagram to pay tribute to his fellow All That star. Former All That star Christy Knowings is dead after suffering an asthma attack. That's a damn shame. That left her with brain damage, TMZ has learned. A family member tells TMZ that Christy was hospitalized Friday after the attack and placed on life support. But yeah, a lot of famous people come out of that little camp right there, Bobby Nick. There's a Nick Cannon, young Nick Cannon right here on the left. That's Kenan and Kel right there. What's he got? Drake and Josh. That looks like one of them back here. Maybe. There's Amanda Bynes. So yeah, and that was her in the front right there. We're told Christy remained on life support through Tuesday when her family made the difficult decision to take her off of it. She died on Tuesday night in Los Angeles area hospital. So there you go. Here's a little clip of her from when she was on All That.
Get ready for the best
After this, of course.
Hey, a commercial.
With new
Chuck E. Cheese.
Channel 106B presents Whatever with Gina and Jessica.
And so Amanda Bynes is still technically alive, but if you've seen any recent kind of photos of her, she's all kind of tatted up and has all the rings going on. And
Like, hello! Like, hi! Like, my name is Gina, and like, my name is Jessica! And like, welcome to Whatever with Gina and Jessica!
all right, so that's just a little touch on for those to give you some reference. Because like Bobby Nick said, maybe he didn't see it, maybe not everybody saw it. That's on our that's our unfortunate first of 3 celebrity death reports. Widow Killer says, rest in peace, Amanda's eyebrows. Exactly. All right, let's get so unfortunately they're piling up. The other day, I think last week, I think a week from today, I did a report about Tommy John, the namesake of the very surgery that saves his career and so many. It was kind of known that his days were near, and the Yankees were nice enough to like honor him and give him kind of their airspace on Twitter X to say his final goodbyes. Well, it finally has happened. Tommy John, the namesake of the very famous elbow surgery, maybe some of us have heard of. Yankee great who had surgery named after him, dead at the age of 83.
Damn.
Tommy John, whose major league career was extended after he became the first player to undergo the elbow surgery that now carries his name, has died of bladder cancer. He was 83 years old. He had been in hospice in Bradenton, Florida. The left-hander spent 26 seasons in the majors and won 288 games, 164 of which came after the elbow was famously repaired. So yeah, at that point, we talked about it last week, Bill and I, and us that were on the show, that he was an up-and-coming pitcher, and he blew out his arm in a way that nobody had up to that point, and or anybody that had that before, they never came back from it until this one surgeon said, hey, if I drill a hole through that elbow bone and I pull that ligament through there and tie it in a knot, and that's what they do, folks. Now these guys, it's almost a rite of passage, Bill, right?
I was going to say they actually claim of having elbow injury just to get that operation.
Yep.
They want it so bad because it's supposed to make you perform so much better. After you get
it can take
and everything. You know?
Yes, it can take the velocity when they're trying to throw like 100. I was going to try to find like a demonstrative picture that we could share.
Instead of 90 miles an hour, now you get to 101 or something. You know.
Yeah. So it's a common surgery now. So that if you ever heard his name, he passed away. That is our second of 3 celebrity death reports. And now we're going to get into the one that kind of everybody's talking about. What a shame overnight. And who really knows why? But you know what I noticed already is all the speculators and the prognosticators already knew it all along, Scott.
I'm not sure who she is.
They didn't say a damn thing yesterday, but everybody knows it. Less than 24 hours. Oh, it's because of this and all it's because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Scream actress, you'll probably recognize her as a pretty face. Scream actress Hayden Panettiere, dead at 36. She's done a couple other things, Scott.
Yeah.
She's done some television, too. She's done Heroes on NBC as well. TMZ has obtained photos of the emergency response that showed up to the scene. Hayden Panettiere was found dead by a friend inside a South Carolina home. Emergency medical services workers responded to a call that came in of a person in cardiac arrest and an unresponsive female, TMZ has learned. Law enforcement learned at 8:33 Pacific time, a little timeline here. They confirmed police responded to an incident involving Hayden on Sunday. There's no current open investigation. But yeah, now they're saying, now I've heard some of the audio, and they said that they were treating it like it was an overdose. They were, right, Bill? I see you shaking. You heard that as well?
Yeah, we talked about it on the morning high. Yeah.
I only saw one report that kind of included Remember the Titans as one of her credits. But yes, she did Heroes. She also did that show, I think, Nashville on NBC.
Nashville, but Heroes was the big one. Heroes was the one that really made her big, was Heroes, and then Nashville came after that.
That's what she looks like in Scream 4. But yeah, I think she made her debut in that Remember the Titans. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Scream franchise. But yeah, she was a very young actress, of course, very attractive. Hayden's personal life was often the subject of intense public attention, and she became increasingly open about her struggles and recovery in recent years. Releasing her memoir, This Is Me, A Reckoning, in which she reflected on her childhood fame, motherhood, mental health, and the loss of her younger brother, Jason Panettiere. So maybe she was dealing with some shit. Jansen died in 2023 at the age of 28. Hayden later spoke candidly about the devastating impact his death and the guilt she carried following his passing. Hayden was also mom to daughter Kaya, whom she shares with former fiance Vladimir Klitschko. So there you go.
Yeah, the boxer.
So I don't know. But yeah, Scott, she's done a couple things. So, but yeah, unfortunate young actress. And let me see, because Widow Killer mentioned it. None of them remember the Titans. Let's do this. Let's do REMEMBER Remember the Titans.
Yeah, in our conversation, that Remember the Titans was not mentioned.
Is that right?
That was by some people in chat that kind of seemed like they followed her, you know?
Yeah. Let me see. Here we go.
The only thing I would have known her from would have been in the horror movies, which would have been Scream. That'd been it.
All right. Well, here is Remember the Titans for those that might have remembered her only for this. Here we go. Rest in peace, Hayden Panettiere. We're doing
How much it meant to you.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted the Hall of Fame real bad. Just plain old jealousy. As old as Cain and Abel.
You know what? I wanted it too. But there's always next year or year after that, as long as it takes for him to wise up.
Wouldn't want it now anyway. Bunch of old rednecks.
That I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could.
That's not gonna get it, state coach.
I know how much.
So there you go. Unfortunate. We're reporting on the unfortunate passing of actress Hayden Panettiere. You might have known her from different things. For a young girl being only 36, she started as a child and got a lot of things in. Unfortunately, that's how we're starting off the not so serious news. But y'all going to help me with these other stories. I got some fun stuff, folks. So we're going to kick it. We're going to change it up. But we have to acknowledge when people are no longer with us, people of note that is. And hopefully it keeps us, like I said, it keeps us cautious, keeps us on our toes, as my construction noises come through here. It keeps us on our toes to live a more hardy life. That's right, because death is right on our door, folks. That was our Celebrity Death Reports.
BF Live, Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died.
All right, we'll talk about that. I'm going to talk about that and more Howard Stern and other stuff with Florence and James at 5:30 East. I'm going to throw the link in one more time. Before I start the actual other news, I want you all to help me with this news. But first, let's check in with some of your comments about what we already talked about. Mandy Div checked in. Mandy slid into the chat. Well, we have to greet our chat family sister, Mandy Diff. Happy Monday, Mandy. Look for more extensive talk at 5:30 East when I join Florence and James, who just says in the chat, Florence said Hayden was a huge child star in soap operas when she was little. She had the ability to memorize lines easy. She was on One Life to Live and The Guiding Light. So that's some of the kind of the other stuff maybe you didn't know about. We'll talk about it at 5:30 East with those guys. Mandy Diff indicates a 25-month membership chat and says another dab done for donks. Oh, come on, we'll do it again. Wow, Mandy. Thank you for being a member for over 2 years and a chat family friend much longer than that. Smoke them if you got them, folks, for another dab done for donks, for courtesy of Mandy Diff.
Cheers.
My sister. Another dab dog for donks, 25 months if you want to. Another dab dog for donks, and another dab done, and another dab done. Thank you, Mandy. Another dab done for donk. Hey, gonna dab you too. Another dab done for donks. We just like having fun here on the vibe. Don't mind us. In the middle of the news, Mandy Diff, thank you for your continued support. Sta Chunksta checks in on a Monday. Can't save the cheerleaders, can't save the world. Mandy Diff gets acknowledged by P Cunt. Star Chunksta gets the love from Mandy Diff. Angry Iguana shouts out Mandy Diff. There's the link if you want to join me as I sit in with Florence and James later on when we'll talk about all that stuff we're talking about now. Hola, y'all, says give me Bezos checking in.
Hola. Hola, amigo.
Hola, happy Monday, give me Bezos and Mrs. Bezos. Hey, happy Monday. There's a membership link if you care to support my show for as little as $1.99. Jim was throwing out those smoke emojis right there. And let me run the element now, and I want you all to help me with some fun stuff. We got past some of the more heavier stuff we're going to deal with today. But why don't you let me know what you think about these fun stories as I bring you the other news? Let's do together. Wow, the time is flying. 12 minutes after 2, folks, on a 2-hour show because I had to start late today because of an internet problem. Let's get right into it. Let's do the not so serious news. Come on. All right, we're getting in what we can fit in, being that if you're just joining us, I had to start the show an hour later today at 1 p.m. East because I had some internet issues, no fault of my own, but they let me know they'd be ready at 1 o'clock. So here we are doing 2 hours of a 3-hour show. We're going to squeeze in what we can. Here comes our first story in the not so serious news. I got to pause something. Let me show you. I had a feeling. Let's watch this story right here. When you go fishing, Scott, in these private lakes and everything. Well, look what little young man caught in our first story in the not so serious news. Check this out.
It's something straight out of a classic all-American scene. A boy and his dad out fishing.
Maybe they're like deeper.
But what happened to this youngster is out of a monster movie.
As soon as he saw it, he knew it was piranha.
You heard right. 8-year-old Seamus Coffey was fishing at this lake in Pennsylvania and caught a piranha. Piranha, the very name.
Look at that. Yeah. Speaking of piranhas in Pennsylvania, where is Terry Nee? Hey, piranhas in Pennsylvania Lake.
It conjures a fearsome array of teeth. The Addams Family character Wednesday uses 2 bags filled with piranhas to seek revenge on the swim team in the Netflix series. And there was the tank filled with piranhas in the James Bond movie You Only Live Twice.
They can strip a man to the bone in 30 seconds.
Piranhas are not native to American water, so how on earth did one end up in this lake in Pennsylvania? Wildlife officials believe it may have been in an exotic home aquarium and illegally released in this lake behind me.
It's pretty likely that a pet owner, instead of finding a proper place for someone to rehome the fish, instead decided to make it someone else's problem and put that fish into the waters of Pennsylvania.
Did you think about eating the piranha?
No. Probably more.
Seamus's
probably
dad,
more than
Michael,
one.
tells me.
Do you think there'd be more than one? Because the chances of catching that one piranha, what's the chances of that? So there might be more than one, you know.
Well, actually, they're hungry. He saw it might have had meat on the end of the hook because they are carnivores, and there's a very good chance that he was in the right spot at the right time. Really, with a
Does anybody even know that they're edible?
Piranhas are edible. They're very good.
All right.
They are.
Me, the youngster has a nickname. Now that word of his piranha exploit is spreading far and wide.
Everyone's been calling him Famous Seamus.
That's one nasty fish he caught.
Now, Scott, if they released a male and a female together, yes, they could spawn and have more. They could. And see, that's the thing. Piranhas are evasive in North America. They can live in North America.
Yeah.
I hate seeing whenever invasive animals, especially fish in particular, around here, I think it's like the snakehead fish or something that's starting to jump out
Also
of the
the
water.
carp. Those carp.
Yeah,
Those
we got carp.
carp.
We got carp. Asian carp, I think they call them.
Asian carps, yeah, the ones that'll jump out of the water and batter you upside the
Yeah,
head.
yeah. You drive your boat down and they just jump out of the water in your boat.
Those videos are wild when I see them going down the river and they can sense the vibration and they just jump up and the boat operator's getting smacked in the head, the face with the fish jumping out the water.
Now, way to kill it real quick. I used to race fish on piranhas. If somebody released one into a lake, the fish could live but would not reproduce because there's not another one to reproduce with.
That's what I was wondering. I mean, they will, eventually you're going to want some fish pussy. You're not going to are they going
But
to?
one can live on its own. I mean, you got to think. I mean, it would not have no. There would
cold
not,
water
be
too?
nothing in the lake that would take it.
Could it live through the cold water?
Yes. Well, believe it or not, the water does. Even though it gets cold outside, unless the whole lake freezes, usually water don't get down below around 50-something degrees. And yes, the piranha can live in that. They can, yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on from piranha stories. I have animals in the news segment. I didn't know that my stories were starting out. Like I told you that there's always animal stories in the news. So today, what if you were riding down the highway and you happen to notice a pretty significant snake slithering across your hood at highway speed? I'm going to show you the video right here on our next story on the Not So Serious News. A Tennessee woman? A what? Where are you from? Tennessee. A Tennessee woman captured video during a recent car trip when a snake slithered out from under the hood of the vehicle. I'm tired of all these Annalisa Hensley said she and her family were in the car when the serpent made its surprise appearance on Calais Road in Lebanon. She goes on to say, I'm sitting there like, we have a huge snake on the hood of our car, she told WKRN-TV. Well, rather than read all her quotes about it, how about she tell you all about it while I show you all about it in this news account? This is what it looks like when a snake comes out of your car driving at highway speeds. Our next story in the Not So Serious News.
It's not a snake on a plane or a train, but instead a car. A snake is caught on camera slithering on the hood of a car while a woman and her family were driving along Calais Road in Lebanon.
I'm sitting there like, we have a huge snake on the hood of our car.
News 2's Alexia Chiropoulos shows us that viral video and why
just keeps like just pouring out on there. Like Scott, it's like not a little thing.
Experts say this snake snuck onto the hood of that car.
Got a little bit hot, that engine.
We were on our way to Mount Juliet going to pick up some soccer stuff for my youngest daughter. And we're just having a conversation. And my husband's like, there's a snake.
Annalisa Hensley still doesn't believe her eyes. She saw this snake slither across the hood of her car.
I'm like, am I really seeing this? And so I started recording and it started working its way over to my side.
She says it looked to be about,
I don't know, maybe 5 feet.
He tried to pull over to the shoulder.
5 feet. What do you think there, Scott? You gotta, you see how much of it kept coming out of there. You gotta.
I was going to guess 6 to 7 feet myself.
Started working its way over to my side.
She says it looked to be about.
Like the head's already up near the hood. So yeah, that's like the length of the hood and there's still some more in there, Scott.
I don't know, maybe 5 feet.
He tried to pull over to the shoulder, but just as fast as the sneaky snake appeared,
that's when it ended up,
look
like,
at
that.
I never thought he would bail off it, Scott. I thought if anything they would cling on to it, Bill.
Right.
That's some bitch. He jumped for it.
And I guarantee you he was perfectly fine after he probably wandered on off.
Man.
That looked like a big corn snake.
Oh, she tells you. I got we have a description from a wildlife expert on here, Bill.
Okay.
Not that you're not, but here we go. We'll get it one. They got the official uniform and everything. Here we go.
Going off the side.
I reached out to a TWRA biodiversity biologist, Mallory Tate. She says this type of snake has consistent markings to a
gray rat snake. It is a non-venomous snake that we have in
Gray rat snake.
Tennessee. Pretty common.
One of the big questions is what attracted this snake to get inside of this car?
When we have gray rat snakes specifically in cars, it's because prey are using the cars, the front of the cars. So either a bird has built a nest in there or has started to build a nest, usually a Carolina wren, or there are mice in the car. Gray rat snakes are really good at scent detection. That's why we find them in our chicken coops, near bird nests, near mice.
She says the best way to keep snakes out of your car or other property.
To me, they're a good friend to have around. They are non-venomous. They're not dangerous to you, your kids, or your pets, or your livestock. But if you just keep your cars cleaned out, I always recommend
look intimidating to me.
No wood piles near the house.
She says these snakes won't hurt you as long as you give them.
Like, I'm not looking at that and going, "Oh, it's okay. They just so silly. They ain't gonna hurt me."
I was going to say rat snakes, but usually rat snakes are more solid and corn snakes have more pattern. That's the reason why, because at first I wanted to say rat snake. It's like, nah.
Space.
It doesn't want anything to do with you, just like most don't want anything to do with them.
I'm reporting in Lebanon. Alexia Chiropoulos, News 2.
I heard we make great pets, Bill. Someone said that when the aliens come, we'll make great pets. All right. Well, until that time.
Yeah, we are great pets.
We'll make great pets. Spawn 13 checks in with his member for 14-month chat and says, has Jake flushed that turlet yet since the 24-hour stream?
Probably not.
Let's check.
The water was so green.
It was too cleaner. It was cleaner, bowl cleaner, Scott. Okay. Spawn 13 checks in. A big lover and big fan of Jake during the not so serious news of our little.
What's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
A little bit for Spawn right there.
Hey, by the way.
All right. We're squeezing 3 hours of fun in 2 hours a day since I got a late start because of my internet was down for the first hour. That piranha looked like Reverend Wild Bill, says Pecan.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that compliment.
She was taking her boy to football practice.
Remember that story? Remember the story of the football snake in the helmet?
Oh yeah, I just did a story the other day where was that a reticulated python or something, Scott?
I can't remember the snake, but it was in his helmet.
Yeah, 2-foot snake was in a football player's helmet just last week, and only found out about it after practice. Yeah. After they, hey coach, something wrong with my helmet. Could you check this, please? Something wrong with my helmet. Pecan 420 shouts out Spawn, says my Begonian brother. Hey, is your membership up to date? Because tomorrow is Members Only Tuesday here on The Vibe, folks. That's right. There's one day a week that's exclusive to members, and that is tomorrow's show. So we have something to look forward to on a day that's kind of boring. Members Only Tuesday. You can join for as little as $1.99 and be part of the chat family tomorrow for Members Only Tuesday. Let me find my little pictures here. I can put them up like that one. Members Only Tuesday. Join for as little as $1.99. And you'll be part of the Motley Tuesday for tomorrow. Take that comment down. Members Only Tuesday. That happens tomorrow. Join for as little as $1.99 by clicking on that link. And I'll let you know, I make it very affordable, folks. My 2 Vibe crew is $1.99. My chat family level is just reduced from $4.99 to $3.99 a month. And then my Fanatic level, if you really know me, it was $9.99. Now it's $5.99. Please make sure your membership is up to date by clicking on that membership link so you can join us for tomorrow's Members Only Tuesday show. All right, let's see. We're gonna try to finish up the news, which has a bikini report at the end of it. And we'll have to make sure that we rock you like a horoscope because we have to see what the stars have in mind for us at the beginning, the middle, and the end of every week here on The Vibe. Let me show you this next story. And this is a legit story, so let's check it out with me. This is about a parking garage being built. And in addition to elevators and stairs, Bill and Scott and Bobby Nick, they have another way that you can possibly get down from the upper levels of the parking garage. Check out a parking garage being built in Utah that has slides. That's right, a city parking garage with slides. You can slide your ass on to work. Let's check this out on our next story on The Vibe.
St. George is adding 2 large slides to the new parking garage next to City Hall. One slide will start on the 4th floor with both ending on the...
I mean, look at that.
Out
So,
in the air. Oof.
all right, kids are one thing. They're going to jump in it. But if we're talking about grown-ass people, maybe dressed a certain way, and then look, these are like closed tubes. They look like more like heavy construction, Scott, than anything like fun. You know?
Yeah.
This looks like human drainage right here. It looks like a
ground level outside the garage.
We didn't want City Hall to be a place that people were intimidated about, that they feel like, oh, it's only for city employees and city council members. We want it to be the people's buildings.
The project comes with a price tag of about $400,000 and will be paid for using RAP tax funds approved by voters in 2024. City officials say it's all part of their effort to make the downtown area feel a bit more family-friendly. The addition has also raised questions about safety and whether a 4-story slide is the best fit for a parking garage. And the city says to use it at your own caution. And when the project is finished,
Scott's gonna got bring the Crisco, got to bring the butter.
City leaders expect plenty of people to trade the stairs for a much faster way down.
Next thing you know, they'll be selling.
The city of St.
Yes, Bill.
They'll be selling. Next thing you know, they'll be selling tickets.
Oh, well, maybe, I don't know, but
that's stupid. Why don't they go out and fill some holes up in the street?
They're not yet.
Money that way.
Different way of getting out of a parking garage, I guess. Hey, let's check in with some people checking in with the chat. 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link is where you can join our chat community. It's absolutely free. Pecan socials are all running right there. Trippy, the Trippy Experience. Sending me 5 jewels. This is a new way that you can support creators, your favorite creators here on YouTube. So thank you for your 5 jewels from the Trippy Experience. Checking in, saying 5 jewels treat. Then checks in with a 1 behind that saying 10 jewels hiding. Thank you, Trippy. Jim666 says, can somebody tell Bobby Nick to be quiet, please? Yeah, pipe down.
I agree. He's just talking too much today, ain't he? I tell you.
Well, hey, what do you do? You know?
Busy
You
show.
gotta remember, I'm doing the show and having a guest over at the same time, so
all good.
Thank you very much.
Jerry Lahane says, snakes alive. Yeah, bro. On the hood of that car and jumping off. I didn't expect it to see it jump off at speed. Trippy cheers from Pecan 420. Spawn shouts out Pecan. Trippy shouts out Pecan, my brother. Jim says that was a copperhead. Trippy gets the love from Angry Iguana. Spawn and Trippy get acknowledged by Mandy Diff. Angry Iguana says, I'll use the fireman's pole. And Scott's Hole shouts out our friend Mandy Diff. As we move on to our next story in the Not So Serious News, this story is sports. I got some sports stories for you folks. I have a record of something that's never happened before in Major League Baseball. A young player was called up for as a first Major League debut, and he done something no other Major Leaguer has done in his debut. He hit back-to-back-to-back home runs. In his first 3 at-bats ever as a professional Major League Baseball player, he did the following. Three home runs in a row. Every at-bat. Here we go.
Swing and a high fly, belted. First pitch in the show. Baez homers.
First pitch he faces, home run, okay? First at-bat, first pitch.
Swing and a drive
Bobby
down the
Nick
line.
zipped.
Did he do it again? That ball is gone. He's got 2 homers.
There's 2.
Swing, drive, well hit right. Suzuki back. It is gone. It is gone. It is gone. 3 homers for Baez. Major League history at Wrigley Field.
First 3 swings in pro baseball, and each one of them was on. Wow.
First 3 at-bats. That is history right there you just witnessed, folks, in the Not So Serious News. First 3 at-bats, all home runs.
And that's going to be bad if that was a fluke and the rest of the time he can't hit a ball.
Yeah. Well, wow. Yeah, there could be like trying to live up to that, Bill, like coming back and trying too hard.
Try too hard and can't do nothing after that, right? Don't worry, he'll be traded off to the Orioles.
No way. I want to thank Bobby Nick for checking in and checking out. Y'all chased him off by telling me he wasn't talking enough. Shout out to Bobby, Nick, and Janice.
Now, Bobby, I was just going to say what it is with that guy. Y'all would get him, then y'all would groom him back up to where he's hitting home runs again, and then y'all would trade him off.
Yeah, we just get rid of guys. Mine was on Andrew's show chat. Maybe she may be busy right now. Thank you, Jerry Helene, for keeping tabs on the chat family. Mandy Diff gets the love from Spawn 13. Space Nerd checking in. There she is. Happy Monday. Let's go to the dark side of the nerd with the video that Terry and he made to greet Space Nerd when she stops in. Happy Monday, nerd. Play it. Whoa.
Nerd.
Space Nerd checks in from the Pacific Northwest and says, Hoya, you Hoyas. And Nerd, if you're wondering about the timing of the show today, I know you joined us late. It's still morning out there in the Pacific Northwest. I had to start at 1 p.m. East because I had an internet outage from 12 to 1. So we're trying to fit in as much as we can of our 3 hours of fun in 2 hours today. We're going to wrap up the news, and then we'll make sure we rock you like a horoscope. But the Nerd steps in. Jerry Lehane says, I'd hate to be hit in the face by that guy's smacker hit. There's Bobby Nick's link. Check out Bobby Nick when he's doing his shows. Shout out to my boy Bobby Nick. Appreciate anybody that want to come by. Red Rockets lift off from Space Nerd checking in. Nerd call goes out from Jerry Lehane. Mandy Diff acknowledges the nerd. Make sure you remember and you join us tomorrow. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I give the ladies their Juicy Man Meat segment. Tomorrow is the members only edition of their Juicy Man Meat segment. All right, why don't we do this? Oh, nerd, I don't know if this is good timing or bad timing on your part, but I need some ladies in the chat, like Space Nerd, Mandy Diff, or anyone that's ever dealt with the waxing down under, Scott. Fellas, we're going to touch on that a little bit. Check this out. Have you ever heard of bikini farts?
No.
Well, I think we're going to, Scott, much like catching print, I think we're going to learn something today, buddy, about bikini farts. I want to know if any of my waxers have this phenomenon. Bob, phenomenon. Can you say phenomenon, Bob? Phenomenon?
I'm a drama dad.
Phenomenon.
I'm a drama dad. I'm a drama dad.
Queez, Jerry?
Yeah. Muhammad dad.
Let's see what we're talking about. You saw it in the thumbnail, bikini farts. Like, why did BF put bikini farts in his thumbnail? Because Brazilian wax clients claim hair removal down there comes with an embarrassing side effect, the thing that nobody tells you, Scott. So this is one of those, sure, go get a wax thing. All right, so we talk about some stuff here on the vibe, you know. Yes, bikini farts is what we're going to talk about. Hot girls, beware this cautionary tale. Booming butt bombs, flatulence, toots, poots, and farts are the pungent, piercing byproducts of Brazilian bikini waxes, warns one red cheek bombshell this summer. I've never heard, they've all kept this on the down low, guys, because I've never heard this phenomenon. If you're going to get a Brazilian wax, if your backside is about to get the hair ripped out and you're going to be as smooth as a baby's butt, that's awesome. Sarah Bowles, a South Carolina-based content creator, assured her 1 million virtual viewers. Here's the thing nobody tells you, the influencer advised. Let's talk physics. Scott, we're going to get down to cheek therapy right here, or cheek science. When you pass gas, I'm dead serious, she says. When you pass gas, your butt hair gives some friction. See what she's saying here? It gives something for things to pass through. So without that fine layer of hair there, Scott, ladies are just ripping them. They just... There's no SBDs, there's no silent but deadlies, Bill, like having that little padding right there, I guess. So apparently this goes on a lot of times, but these ladies don't share this little fact with you, but you're going to learn something here on the Not So Serious News. When you rip that out, nothing, continues Boz, silence a fart. Not a thing, she says, Scott. Well, that stinks. Hers is a resounding rank reality check for pinups who prefer boasting bald bottom halves on beaches, at pools, and in bedrooms. And sadly, Bowles isn't just blowing smoke. Courtney Claghorn, the founder of Sugared Plus Bronze, a specialty grooming salon in New York, California, and beyond, tells the Post axing those downstairs hairs can cause what's being virally referred to as bikini farts. Removing hairs does leave you with smooth, bare skin, so I can understand the theory. We got science, we got flatulent science here, folks, that the increased skin-to-skin contact, especially when there's moisture involved, could occasionally create some unexpected noises, said the pro, admitting, however, that the majority of her clients have never complained about louder cranks. All right, let's get it from the horse. Let's go right from the horse's mouth right here. There we go. Oh, here we go.
She looks like
Candid
a farter.
warning that nobody told me.
She looks like a
if you were
farter,
going
Scott.
to get a Brazilian wax. If your backside is about to get the hair ripped out and you're going to be as smooth as a baby's butt, that's awesome. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Let's talk physics. When you pass gas, I'm dead serious. When you pass gas, your butt hair, it gives some friction. It gives something for things to pass through. When you rip that off, nothing there, mama. You are fresh as a daisy. Silent farts are not a thing. Okay? Not a thing. Right after Brazilian wax, no, wah, pa, 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 pa. That's what your cheeks do, okay? That's no such thing as a silent fart. You should know that.
Oh, no.
I tell you what, those eyebrows look like farters' eyebrows. I tell you.
Scott said right away, she looks like she farts.
Yeah.
Baby farts do 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 do. Baby farts do 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 do. Baby farts do 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 do. Baby farts. We're a little juvenile here. We don't mean nothing, folks. We're just having fun with this one ride we get on this planet. And if part of that's being a little silly about bikini wax and butt farts, then, or bikini farts, then that's what we'll do here on the Vibe. Space Nerd says, never has this happened. What is she talking about? Says we got somebody checking in. Women shouldn't fart ever, says Spawn checking in. Well, it was part of the thumbnail, folks. I told you, I bring you the not so serious news. If I give you a thumbnail that says it's going to have bikini farts on it, then we're going to talk about bikini farts. And we might learn something that I don't know if we needed to know that. But let's wrap up the not so serious news the way we always do with a bikini report. We still going strong, getting them off of their Instagram. And this one is about something interesting in the days of AI. And I'm seeing this more and more. If you're seeing people like doing job interviews online and trying to show their hands while they answer questions, so they're not going to AI or using computers to help them with a job interview. Well, now, Scott, they're doing this thing of hiding AI like invisible to the naked eye like text and prompts in certain. They're doing it in like job applications and papers, and they're trying to coach the AI to find you quicker. Well, this last report, the Bikini Report, is going to tell you about the company called Claude, who does a big AI company, and they have something, Bill, called, they're going to do something, they're going to read this little text, and they're going to let you know if something is authentic or not, or if it's something that's been kind of pulled off of this new Claude AI. Go ahead, Bikini Report. Tell us about all this new Anthropic company, the club behind Claude, and all of this embedded kind of watermarks to wrap up the not-so-serious news. Embedded AI watermarks.
Kat Curtis. Anthropic, the company behind the AI chatbot Claude, has started embedding invisible watermarks into all text generated by Claude globally as of August 2nd. The watermark is basically invisible, so you can't see it. It doesn't change the text at all, but it's there and it travels with the text even after you copy and paste it somewhere else. What does this mean in practice? If a student submits an essay written by Claude, the watermark goes with it. If a journalist publishes a story written by Claude, same deal. If someone posts a fake review or a fraudulent document written by Claude, the signal is embedded. This is the first time a major AI lab has deployed production-scale text watermarking globally, covering every single platform where Claude is available. OpenAI hasn't done it yet. The detection tool that can read the watermarks is still being built, which is the obvious limitation right now. And Anthropic was careful to note that the watermark only means the text was processed by Claude, not necessarily that Claude wrote it, since people use Claude to proofread, translate, and edit human-written content too. But the direction of travel is clear. AI-generated content is going to become a lot harder to pass off as human. So we want to know, do you think AI watermarking is a good idea? And would it change how you use AI tools if you knew your outputs were marked? Let us know in the comments and make sure to like, share, and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go, wrapping up our not so serious newscast the way we always do with a Bikini Report about some legit news about AI watermarking. And I see some people saying good, like Space Nerd. Jerry Lehane says that rewording can possibly program a safe copy. Yeah, if they're smart enough to get the watermark out of it, Jerry. But for those that are so quick to just kind of quickly rely on all this stuff and copy and paste like as they used to so comfortably, and like it seems like many people are doing to try to pass job interviews and pass tests in school, there's going to be a little bit of an extra layer of a security and a challenge there. And I like the aspect that it said if it's a reporter's like original work, that'll travel. So that kind of keeps them, keeps the story legit and all that. So there you go. Wrapping up the not so serious news. She is my ideal body shape, says Jerry Lehane. We'll be bringing them to you all shapes, all sizes to wrap up every not so serious newscast. You know we do that, Jerry Lehane. We do it every day, Monday through Friday. We bring you the other news. Let's wrap up the not so serious news for Monday. We just wrapped up the not so serious news. I forgot to take her down, but I'm sensing something. There are people. Are you actually trying to have a case of the Mondays out there?
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
You better not. We don't allow that on BF Live The Vibe, even if we do start an hour late. Come on, I need more energy out of you people. Come on.
More passion.
Come on.
More passion.
I need more passion.
More passion.
Come on.
More energy. More energy. More footwork. More footwork. More
It's
footwork.
Monday.
More
Come
passion.
on.
More
Let's go.
energy. Aye, go. Aye, more passion. More passion. More passion. More energy.
We got all the passion for you right here on BF Live The Vibe, Street Show 599. Hey, folks.
More passion. More energy.
But I ask you, if you haven't already, to hit that thumbs up, those like, shares, and subscribe buttons, all those free things on these algorithms that help keep the vibe alive. I know that you like me because you showed up here, but make sure that YouTube likes me by indicating so with those thumbs up and all that fun stuff. Oh, the Reverend Wild Bill is getting ahead of things because he knows that I said that I'm going to try to fit in our condensed, abridged version of the vibe today due to me not having internet for the first hour from 12 to 1. We're trying to fit the best parts of 3 hours into 2 hours. We're squeezing it. We're having it and we're doing it. If you're just joining us later, that's why the show is a little maybe time shifted if you're not seeing what you're used to normally seeing. Well, everybody's ready for it. I see the signs in the chat, so why don't we jump to that real quick. But before I go over to my crystal ball reading desk and caress my crystal balls ever so gently to bring you the Monday edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope, we'll do that in a minute. I'm going to remind you one last time that at 5:30 East, I'll be hanging out with James and Florence from the Forum Media Network. I'll be doing their show. We're going to be talking about the Hayden Panettiere unfortunate passing, Howard Stern, NFL starting season, and some other fun stuff over there. 5:30 East. So join us over there for that. Matter of fact, let me throw that link out one more time over at the Forum, right here, the Forum Media Network. I'll be there at 5:30. Let's see, I'm going to go to live, and I'm going to look for the link for the show that I'm going to be sitting in, and we're going to talk about some of these fun current events topics and some of these unfortunate topics nerds. So people like you joining us late and you didn't know that, I'll be hanging out on their show today with James and Florence at 5:30 p.m. So join me for that. Now, I already seen them coming in the chat, folks. So it is Monday. So throw your astrological signs in the chat. Let's see what the stars have in mind for us at the beginning of the week, like we always do here on BF Live The Vibe. As I go to the chat, I will read your astrological signs, and we will bring you the Monday edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Here I am on a Monday, folks. And there's Reverend Wild Bill. And there's Scott Fitzpatrick. And there's a chat family over here that I can click on and see what you're up to. And see what the stars have in mind for you, since you threw your signs in there. Finishing up on the comments from the end of the news. Mandy Diff says, AI should be watermarked because something could come out that looks so real and cause a riot. Says Mandy Diff. Yeah, and that's a good comment. Thank you there, Mandy Diff. Jerry's getting the smiles from our friend Jim checking in. Jim, hi from Jerry Lahine. Reverend Wild Bill, who sits in with us on Mondays, he kicks it off with the first sign I see. Vegetarius for himself, Mama Pecan, and Bobby Nick. Kicks off the Monday edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope is what we're going to do right now. As you can hear some noises coming in. Pardon the dust here as I'm getting some stuff done. Let's see. Let's check in with Vegetarius/Sagittarius. For all of our Sagittarius friends checking in on this fine Monday, abridged edition of The Vibe. All right, Bill, here we go, buddy. Sagittarius. Nope, I just got a pop-up screen in front of me. Hang on a second. Of course, I have to re-sign in again to something, Bill. But we can do that right quick. And I can read Sagittarius. True friends can offer a push forward, Sagittarius. Pleasant company, logical answers, and heart connection. They are worth seeking out. Let go of the hangers-on who aren't really on your team. It's a reading of Sagittarius Vegetarius for the Reverend Wild Bill, Mama Pecan, Bobby Nick, and all of the Sagittarius that join us for the Monday edition of Thanks for kicking it off, Reverend Wild Bill.
Thank you, sir.
Now, Pecan 420 already got some of his read by way of Reverend Wild Bill, so I'll go on for Aquarius, for Pecan, and for Sunflower, and for our friend Josh from Tennessee. Here comes your Monday Aquarius reading. Don't. Even though you could be positive, it's the best move ever, it's not. And the stars are headed underwater, compounding the odds of a problem. Zip your lips and sit on your fingers for now. So if you feel like the itch to move on something, Aquarius, your horoscope says don't do it. All of you checking in for your... Don't do it right now. Pecan, don't do it. Sunflower, don't do it. Even though you could be positive it's the best move ever, you got some bad stars coming your way. So don't make any crazy moves right now. Don't do it, baby. Aries and Libra for my friend Mandy Double Diff, as I call her. I call her that because she asked for two, and I'm happy to read the first of two for Mandy. This is also for two joints and all the Aries joining us today. Aries, don't let a belief so take hold of you that you make a rash financial move today. Your stars are headed downward, making your odds fall through the floor. Don't try to force an idea that could still be taking shape. A reading of Aries, the first of two for Mandy Double Diff, and all of the Aries joining us today. Your
another don't do it. Don't do it.
You know, Bill, we have had many of these weeks here where all of our horoscopes kind of told us to chill for a week. So let's see if we find that common thread going through them today, buddy. As I move on to read the second of two for Mandy. Libra is the second of two for my friend Mandy Double Diff. Libra, you might be anxious on a friend's behalf, or a friend could need a steady arm right now to help them navigate. Both your grace and your logic could be perceptible now, Libra, along with your big heart. And if I even know a little bit about Mandy Diff through the chat family, I know that that is dead on reading for my friend Mandy Diff and all the Libras. Mandy's got a big heart. I do know that about my friend Mandy Diff from what she shared with us in the chat. Thank you, Mandy Diff, for your two. I'm going to read Taurus, not only for my friend Just a Guest, but a very famous celebrity friend that checks in our chat, one Wendy Pack. Hi, Wendy. She would like a reading of Taurus since it's her sign, too. For Just a Guest, Wendy Pack, and all the Taurus. Here we go. Taurus, you may need some patience with a partner or someone close if they seem too headstrong today. Take a breath and hope that they do too. Home concerns could get addressed soon. Wendy Pack, Just a Guess, and although Taurus joining us. There it is, Wendy. That's your... I'm always pleased when Space Nerd checks in, especially on Rock You Like a Horoscope days, because her second one is mine. But I'll start with her first one. The first of two for Space Nerd is Leo. Leo, when you have the confidence to admit vulnerability, you give others a pass to be authentic too. Personal concern should improve in another day or two, Leo. A vulnerable share could be met with a little empathy. A reading of Leo kicks off the first of two for the Space Nerd and all the Leos on this Monday. Now, I'm very happy to read the second one Space Nerd requested because it's mine. So this is for me, the second of two for Nerd, and all the Virgos joining us this Monday. Fears can be entirely appropriate in the moment, Virgo, or a holdover from another part of life. If old fears are limiting your current life, do the self-work to release them and free yourself for more joy. This is a reading of Virgo for the Space Nerd and myself and all the Virgos. There's the link right there. I'm going to be on with Florence and James at 5:30 East on the Forum Media Network. Just throw out an F out there, says Widow Killer. The T-Public store for Space Chief 75 link runs. Sub says our friend Just a Guess. Thank you. And we're back. Taurus for Piggy, please. I hope you acknowledge that reading of Taurus I gave for you and Wendy.
What about Scott?
Let's get to it. All right. So it won't be with Chris Abels. Not tonight. No, I won't be hanging with Chris tonight. That was
Chris fucking Abels?
How about a reading for Scott? That's right. Thank you, Bill. Yeah. I'll look for more in the chat, but right now we're going to cross our fingers for Scott because we're going to do a reading for Cancer, for Scott Fitzpatrick, for Juggalette Jen, for Brian Clauder, a chat family bro, and all the Cancers joining us on this Monday. Though today is still above zero in universal sky stars, are headed underwater tomorrow. It's a very poor day for financial moves or decisions because fear could drive muddled thinking. You're right, Bill. There's that trend. None of us should do anything. We should all hold pat right now this week. So says our horoscopes.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Scott.
Going back to the AI watermark story, Widow Killer says Perry is so gullible. It doesn't matter if there's watermarks in the story. That's right.
Shut the fuck up.
He would read it like Steve Harvey's dead. He would read that shit. Widow Killer says, I just put $20 bucks on Perry. Oh, Perry bucks on Perry calling Hayden his girlfriend. I'm so sad because I know that we went to school together. Yeah. He will say, Widow Killer. He thinks he went to school with all these young girls. Membership link. We got the Libra. Mandy Div got the all in the hearts. I know we know each other, Mandy Div. I'm working on getting Nathaniel the bird a girlfriend, and I'm thinking of naming her Hayden. Oh my God. And then two Haydens might end up no longer with us. Mandy Div says star alignment. The time and date I was born means I have Libra qualities, but my birthday is Aries. And that's a more you know from Mandy Diff, or maybe you didn't want to know, but you're going to find out anyway. More you know.
You're born in the cusp.
All right. I think we took care of everybody because we did Scott's reading of Cancer. We did Reverend Wild Bill's reading of the Sagittarius Vegetarius, and I got my Virgo read. So I think we took care of everybody that's normally on panel, and I don't see any more in chat. So join us next time we do this particular segment, which will be Wednesday, because we like to see what the stars have in mind for us at the beginning, the middle, and the end of every week here on BF Live The Vibe. We rock you like a horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Doing what we got. We turn on my background chicken brown cow, my little effects in the background from our last segment. And we got to start winding down this episode of The Vibe. We're doing our best to fit 3 hours of fun in the 2 hours I had today, because my first hour was kind of taken away by no internet access from 12 to 1. But thank you for anybody that kind of tuned in late, maybe your first time or confused or whatever, or any kind of tune in. I appreciate it here on The Vibe. Don't forget that later on tonight, if you want to hang out with me a little more and hear me kind of just chat with James and Florence, I'll be doing that on their channel in just about maybe 2 hours or so. 2.5 hours or so over here on the forum. Here, I'll show you right here on screen. This is where I'll be. And I already threw the link in the chat right there. There you go. The Forum Media Network is where I'll be over there with James. We're going to talk about Howard Stern, past and present, the Dabbleverse, the Luigi Mangione case, if you're keeping up on that, the shot that healthcare executive, and the unfortunate Hayden Panettiere, and there you go, says it with me. So join me and come chat, come let them know that you found out about it from BF Live The Vibe, and that's why you came over to join us. So I'll be there at 5:30 East. Matter of fact, let me do this right now. I'll share the little link with you. Copy, a little copy. Stop doing that. I'll come over to my chat. We'll do a little pasty. And there's one more time. Catch me at 5:30 East today. Coming up this afternoon, I'll be hanging out with James and Florence. We'll be chit-chatting. We'll be talking about this. We'll talk about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Widow Killer says, I've just obtained footage of Perry from the future. Maybe we'll have to do a little. Because it is Monday night, and there is some Perry coming on. And it's 2:57, so we're not technically in the over vibe yet. But I bet if we take a little bit of time just to squeeze in one more segment like Perry Talk, we'll probably end up into over vibe.
Over.
So why don't we wrap up this abbreviated show due to lack of internet in the first hour? Why don't we wrap up this abbreviated show? Getting a little excited for my Perry heads, if there's any still around, and hang on tight if you're not. Let's do a little Perry Talk to wrap up this kind of weird, different kind of Monday, but we're having it anyway. BF Live The Vibe. But before I start off the Perry Talk segment, I'm going to thank my sister, Kathy Linder, for checking in.
Kathy.
Thanks for checking in. She's checking in from a mobile device that offers you the ability to support your favorite creators with 30 joules and flour, it says. Thank you, big sister. Well, I didn't have internet for the first hour, Kathy, if you're just joining us. So I'm trying to get the best parts I can of 3 hours into 2 hours right now. But I'm going to finish up just like this by running our last segment here. We're going to go in a little over vibe a little bit. I see you came in backstage. We're going to finish up this kind of episode of The Vibe today, running a little bit of Perry Talk, getting excited for PCL coming on tonight. Let's go over it. Let's get to it. Let's get through it. Whoops, Scott. Let's get Scott back in. Scott, thanks for hanging around.
All right. I think I got my sound back.
Welcome back, Scott.
You do. You sounded good coming in real nice and clear. Sounded nice. All right, buddy. Well, thanks for hanging around with me for any part of the day, but especially over vibe. Well, coming up in a minute, it will be over vibe. And now we're going to get excited for tonight's Perry Caravella Live at, what's it? I think it's 6 Pacific, 3 Pacific. So that's 4, 5, 6 o'clock East. We'll let you know before this episode ends today. But now let's watch.
Tom don't understand.
Let's see when Perry style over family. I believe this has to do with taking Perry to his colonoscopy appointment on Perry Talk, as we're about to get into over vibe here.
Hey,
Look at this dude. Look at this douchebag.
He's not a douchebag. Hey, Perry, don't tell him to get off my case. I had to get a nice new outfit to go out of town a day of your colonoscopy.
In Walmart.
Tom don't understand style like you and I do. All right.
He had to go to Walmart to buy that stupid shirt, and that's why he couldn't take you. I mean, come on.
He was out of town when we spoke about him taking me, but
No, he wasn't out of
He'll
town.
make any excuse for
He just
family.
admitted that he is. And look at this guy. Who does he think he is?
He'll make more excuses for him than of thanking Tony Hawk for actually taking it.
Tally up all the things you've done for him, whether it's airport pickups, babysitting, dog sitting,
Right,
moves,
right.
and then the times that you've needed him for airport pickups, a drive to the hospital. He's not there for you. What's up with that? Doesn't even invite you to his daughter's wedding.
That was insulting. Hey,
Piece
look
of
at
shit. All right. Oh, look at this, a fake Italian that says, just a reminder that Perry went through a ring phase. What accessory would you like to see Perry try on in the future? Now, Scott, he definitely looks like that wannabe Guido back in the day, and he probably bought like every plated ring that turned green on your neck and finger and stuff.
Right. Yeah, and probably had a mood ring.
A mood ring. Oh shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Now, I had some of that jewelry back in the day, Scott, when I was a younger man and first getting my dollars bill and all. I'd go buy some of that jewelry that was a little shiny, but if you got in a swimming pool with it and later out in the day or the next day, my neck might have been a certain color.
I never really wore much jewelry. Never wore it.
There you go. He's got the fake Italian ring going on right there. Well, I can definitely see him going through a fake ring phase. Oh my God! He's cooking with. Look at this. If they send the bird Nathaniel, this is what he's saying. This look on the George Foreman, Scott. Can you see it?
Yeah. It's a
That's the damn bird. Oh, Perry Nee would not be happy about that. Yeah, right away he's threatened like I'll kill it, I'll throw it in the garbage, I'll cook it, if you will. So you can't do that. Did you not see Bob and Perry on Bob's birthday bash? Then you have to subscribe to the Levy-verse and you can see all that went down with Perry. You can see him screaming and stuff. Checked in over there on the Levy-verse with Bob Levy. For Bob's birthday, that's all he wanted. This guy, look at this. Oh no. Is Luigi Mangione going to jail?
Shut the fuck up.
Look who he likes, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a crazy story. And I definitely have thoughts and opinions about this that I won't mind sharing over there on the forum.
I'm going to jail!
Over there when we do that in just not too long from now, just about 2 hours from now. Forum Media Network, I'll be hanging out with them. There you go. So he's a Luigi lover. And all the craze that's going on around that guy. Yes, Space Nerd, I'll see you over there at 5:30. Now here, we got to get into this a little bit because I saw this go down. Let's watch this a little bit. And I will remind you that I started an hour late because I didn't have internet. But even though I started an hour late, I still consider the hour after 3 o'clock over vibe. All right, let's check in now with Mr. Fitness, Scott. I like to say fatty gonna fat. So what you're going to see here is that he's out in the wild and he's looking for breakfast out in the wild. And then he finds breakfast, but let's see how it goes about it. Fatty gonna fat on Perry Talk.
Do we have a breakfast?
I don't have anything that's breakfast here.
Okay. Thank you. No problem. Do you know where to go? Excuse me.
But Mr. Health and Fitness, he's walking into random places that don't have breakfast. Now he's like, can you any suggestions, please, that I can go feed my face?
You know where it would be a good place to go?
Maybe Sugar Shack is where they've been having snacks.
All right, so she recommended a place called Sugar Shack for Slim over here to eat.
Sugar Shack? Oh, fuck off. Thank you.
Of course.
Can I go order something for myself?
If you're ready to go, if you're doing that, or do you want to sit out front?
Where can you sit?
I know.
More or less like stand.
Out
Probably the list, probably around an hour for out here. And first come, first serve. Our back patio is a separate list, probably much shorter, if you want to check it out.
I'll take a look.
Cool, straight down all the way
Thank
through.
you, thank you. Let's take a look at what we got. Back patio. Excuse me. Let's take a look at the back patio. Back patio. Excuse me.
Right. It's time. It's time, Widow Killer.
It's this facility right here. Oh, Sugar Shack. This is my breakfast here at the Sugar Shack here on Main Street in Huntington Beach. This is hash brown. This is a breakfast burrito.
I told you, fatty going fat. And it's all well and good that he eats, but he preaches to us about he's Mr. Health Conscious guy all the time. But meanwhile, when you see him out in the wild, it's all he's doing, Scott, is feeding his face at different places. But watch how he...
Add a Sugar Shack shirt to the breakfast?
Can you add a shirt? Been there, done that. Fatty got to get a T-shirt, so maybe we'll see the Sugar Shack shirt as one of the punishment shirts when Perry Shirley talks over one of the comments tonight. And yes, I will call you Shirley.
Shut the fuck up. You know, it's a late breakfast.
Which one?
Your shirt, the Sugar Shack shirt.
Yeah.
We add that to the breakfast?
What?
He's got a gay waiter there. I want your shirt. I want the gay waiter shirt. Right, Scott, you pick up on that too?
Yeah,
Like, you want this shirt, the shirt that I have on?
This is my favorite. I repeat, favorite hole-in-the-wall restaurant that has been here since 1967.
His favorite hole-in-the-wall restaurant, been there since 67, Scott, and he just found out about it from the other place. Right, guys? Then you notice that too, right? Mister, I'm
favorite place, though.
This is my spot, Bill, right? This is a spot. That's what he's
favorite spot.
Thank you.
Here, boss. Haven't been around in a while.
Then he wants some boy
You know why I had to move back to the Valley?
Where'd you go?
Back to the Valley.
Maui?
Valley.
Nice camera work.
Yeah, great, typical.
From the apartment that I've lived in for
Camera awareness.
It's expensive.
I particularly like the angle when the food was falling out of his mouth towards the phone. That was a particularly,
Shut the fuck up down here. I mean, I love it. I seriously love it down here. But the price is
He's getting real chubby in the neck, I'm noticing.
He ain't got no
I had
neck.
myself a breakfast burrito with hash browns and black
He ain't
coffee.
got a neck. Look.
I love this place. I've been here for years. Now I got a
Chin hits chest. I mean, no neck.
Wear for the rest of my days. I'll put this shirt on the knees. Put this shirt on over it. Like that. Okay? Let me cash it. I've already cashed out.
That's I did. Me and Scott did pick up on that gay vibe. Widow Killer picked up too. He specifically asked for the waiter to take his shirt off. I want your shirt, that very shirt.
And we'll go. Oh, fuck off. Thank you. Sugar Shack, Huntington Beach. Oh!
His favorite place.
His favorite place. He just found out about his favorite place ever.
Yeah, hole-in-the-wall place. Mm-hmm.
He just found out about. So there you go. Rate Perry's Yodel here on Perry Talk. Yodelay he. Who? His favorite glory hole restaurant. Assuming the waiter is gay, his gaydar must have been going off like a metal detector in a jewelry store.
Well, the guy did kind of sound that.
He did. All right, enough of that one. The only hole in the wall that Perry likes is the men's room at Days.
Shut the fuck up.
I will not. All right. Uh-oh. What's the coolest thing about Perry? We don't have that much time on our hands.
The man bag.
The man, the merce, the man purse.
Merce.
The man purse.
Thongs.
We're just doing this segment because we like talking about the craziness that goes on over here. And I'm happy to have some of the great people from Perry's community be part of the BF Live the Vibe community. So we kind of mish the two things together here. Read the tip. Or just the tip. Read the tip, Perry. Read the tip, buddy.
All right, Perry, I got a Tom's tip. This one is from Frankie Doodles.
Oh, you mother!
I am tired of your stupid shit!
Don't touch
You
that. Here, I have a Tom's Tips. This one is from Danky Doodles.
Waiting.
Okay. I have a Tom's Tips. This one is from Danky Doodles.
Look at that cutout behind him, Scott.
Yeah. How many times are you gonna repeat yourself?
I got a Tom's Tips here. This one is from Danky Doodles.
Finally, get to the tip and do not repeat the guy's name again.
All right, Perry, I got a Tom's
Tip
Tips here. This
Again!
one is from...
I'll shut the computer off if you're gonna act like a jag-off. Read the f***ing tip.
Danky Doodles. This one is from Danky Doodles.
Read the f***ing tip.
If I may, I have a Tom's Tips that just came in. This
We're
one is
not
from...
And it reads.
I am shutting the computer
Doodle.
off
And it reads.
right now, mother. If you say his name again, the computer is shut off and the stream is over.
All right, Perry, I got a Tom's Tips here. This one is from Danky Doodles.
All the trash. Good night. Bye.
Wait, did you really shut your... Excuse me. That was from Danky...
That is true.
That was from Danky Doodles.
He turned everything off, and this is the phone call.
Pick up where I left off, okay?
Well, now he can't do this anymore, as we discussed, because a couple months ago, Tom bought him like a big old battery backup that it can last for hours if he would pull a plug out of the walls or anything. As long as it's still plugged in that battery pack, he hasn't touched
If you
that.
say his name again,
You're-
I'm shutting the tip.
No, you're
computer
not.
off,
No, you're
the
not.
stream is over.
No, you're not. Absolutely not.
No,
You
you're
are
not.
not doing that.
Yeah.
Okay? Perry, I have a Tom's Tip. This one is from Danky Doodles.
All that after he got back on and it's got him calm again, Scott. And was like,
Mother, read the tip.
well played, Tom. Well played. Well played. Yes, the coolest thing about Perry, according to Willow Killer, is that he throws parties at his apartment with an open invitation for us fans. Yes, his fans. That's right.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, you don't ever remember because you just get hypnotized, so you don't. It doesn't affect you. We don't want to traumatize you about all that.
I was going to say he remembers nothing about them.
Oh my God! Watch this attempt at cooking here. Cooking with Perry, Salty's salmon burger recipe on Perry Talk.
Welcome to Cooking with Perry. Tonight, I'm cooking a salmon burger. Yeah, let's see, fries.
I don't know if that thing goes in the toaster oven, Perry. That's meant for the microwave.
Burger?
That is a terrible
Yeah,
knife
bro.
for cutting salmon.
It's very, very delicate and very, testy. All chopped up.
And he look there. So he's going to make this a burger, I guess, bro. He's going to congeal it or something somehow.
Well, hold on. I want to get...
Is this cooking?
No, come
Cooking
back.
with Perry
I want to
after
get a
all.
good screenshot of
God
that.
damn it, I'm putting it in the fucking bowl.
The only I said. Cooking with Perry, the only cooking show where the chef is angry that he has to show the food to the camera. Cooking with Perry.
All chopped up.
Well, hold on. I want to get... No, come back. I want to get a good screenshot of
God
that.
damn it, I'm putting it in the fucking bowl. Jackass. 2 tablespoons of Old Bay seasoning, 2 tablespoons of salt. 1, 2. There's 1.
2 tablespoons of salt? That's a lot of salt.
Let's see the labor to me.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Sodium.
There it is.
Look at that. Oh, look.
Because it's poison in my body. You and your goddamn poisons that I'm not eating. We'll see how it tastes. Yeah.
What?
I'd probably say the same
Welcome
thing.
to Cooking.
Ugh, salmon cooking with Perry.
I like salmon, but that just no.
I'm eating salmon patty. I call them salmon patties
Salmon
tonight.
patties, salmon croquette.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. When it comes in the can, you just kind of mush it all up with some crackers and.
Really?
I like to have them with mackerel also. Mackerel's another good one. Mackerel.
Oh, you mean salmon pate?
Yeah. No. Salmon patties, croquette.
Oh.
Yeah, patties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you ever peruse or have your notification set for Perry Caravella Live, you would have saw what I saw last night. Make sure you're a member over there and you have your notification set on. You can be shop back level for $4.99, or you be credenza level like me for $9.99. Scott, last night they played this episode, and you can still go back and watch it. That time that Perry got swatted, legit. Perry Caravello gets swatted here on Perry Talk.
It's LAPD. Anybody inside 102, come out with your hands up.
This is from 2021.
Okay.
streamer. I'm a streamer. Please do not point a gun at me. Do not point a gun at me, please. Please do not.
I'm trying to negotiate, Scott. Like, don't point a gun at me. And homie got his gun at it if you're looking right here.
Do me a favor, put your hand behind your back right now.
Put your fat against the wall.
Why? What did I do? You have to clean. All right? What did I do?
You're arrested for wearing socks and sandals.
I'll hold the left.
Look, he got that hard on. Look.
Shut the fuck up.
He got that stiffy. He got a stiffy, Bill.
The guy was rubbing up on it. That's pretty much.
If you want to see, what was it, like a half hour long? What is it? 38 minutes. Let me click on it right now. You go over, click on this link right here if you're on X like me. And then I'll switch over here.
It's LAPD. Anybody inside 102?
It's 24 minutes, 55 seconds long. And it's terrible that it happened to him, but it is highly entertaining. And he goes through a chat.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
Did they find out who called it in?
Okay.
Just some idiot, Bill, because everybody was doing it at the time. He's asking about going out on a date. What?
Show code for it. All right. Stop moving around. Just like you can take this off. I'm turning it. All right. Thank you. Stay like this like that. Okay. You can take it off.
Oh, taking them off so soon?
I used to be a DAP back in the 70s.
That's what I said. JFK, what's up? JFK Headshot checks in, man, and says, did they find all of the hidden pizzas? I said the same thing, too. I said, we have a warrant. There's for some bad pizzas in here. Awesome. Good to see you, JFK Headshot checking in.
They probably went in there and saw how cluttered it was and just came back out and said, screw it.
Pay attention because Perry lies to the police when they ask his name. Oh. Thank God Perry wasn't pissed off before this happened, or he would have been shot. Yeah, he played it right, like, but still coming out. Please don't point a gun at me. It's like, I mean, that's nice to ask for and all, but it's like, they're like, why? So yeah, they really go in there aggressively check. Like, let me show you a little bit of this.
Why? What did I do? So no gun. Okay.
It's LAPD. Anybody inside 102? Come out with your hands up.
Nobody is inside my home.
He's yelling at him the whole time, Scott.
All right, there's
What's that, Bill?
I said, you got to remember, they have to approach this as a real thing. Because
that's kind of what he tells them.
That's what they real call coming in.
That's right. And I'm not going to play the whole thing, but go watch. I highly recommend go watching it because it is compelling, even though, it's not the best thing that happened to him, but it is compelling. And you will hear him negotiate saying, hey, we kind of called in you guys and registered that this is likely to happen because I'm a streamer. And like you said, Bill, because of the severity of the threat in the call, they're still always going to have to, more often than not, go through with it.
And that's the reason why they're
Pascal Digital says, thank you. First of all, thanks for checking in, Pascal Digital. It's been a minute. Thank goodness for the SWAT team said nobody ever. Oh, thank goodness for the SWAT team said nobody ever. Just checking in at work. What's up, everybody? Thank you, Pascal. Thanks, man. Yeah, exactly. Right, yeah, you don't want them showing up at your door for any reason and then misunderstanding like a hand gesture or something or no.
But Bobby, I always say, check out the mustache on that tall guy.
It's pretty epic, huh?
I mean, we're talking definite. Yeah,
that's pretty epic.
Right.
Oh yeah, he definitely
porno stash.
Are you trying to give him? He's giving you some YMCA vibes. So not only did they waste police time and resources, they also wasted the time and resources of the suicide hotline. Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Let me hit that. Good grief, Charlie Brown, 100% widow. False alarm. The mattress tag was not removed. I learned Pascal did a program in ancient times. Also, here we go. Please don't touch all my lube, officers. Please leave my gay porn where it is. Yeah, Bill, I thought the same thing you did. I thought, so they didn't find what they were looking for, but were they just as equally horrified? Like, oh my God, this guy ain't doing nothing wrong, but oh my God, the place that we had to raid today, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll see.
They probably
I don't own a firearm. Hell no.
They probably
God,
can't.
no. God, no, God.
Something.
I mean, they got him cuffed, and he's trying to convince him nothing wrong, nothing to see in there, officers.
God, no.
Oh, look, he's touching his dick. Look, that cop gave him the pat.
That's the reason why Perry got Woody.
I think he swatted himself, Bill.
God, no. God, no, God, no.
For this right here, look, dick tap.
Oh, he's liking that.
He got dick tap.
Shut the fuck up.
See, look at his mouth. He goes,
That is the most action he's had in like 17 years or something like that.
He's just scaring me.
I understand.
Swatting is definitely.
Sky Prop checking in. All my Perry heads coming out the woodwork. Not allowed.
I'm a celebrity, that's why.
Not allowed.
Well, they called today saying that
You saw that dick tap, right?
you were one of the three hostages. And you were threatened to kill yourself.
They said they had threats that he had people trapped in there, and that he was threatening to kill himself as well, Bill. So there's no kind of a standing order that's going to stop police from pursuing a call like that.
And they're going to take. They have to take it as real, because if something happened that it wasn't, then they would be in trouble. I mean, if it was real, it's just like, wow.
He says that I'm holding 3 hostages, and that something about LCP. Yeah,
you own a firearm.
I do not own guns.
Yeah, they said he had a firearm. He was threatening to kill himself and other people. All the things that they knew that he would have showed up for. Bill.
Yeah, that's how come the suicide hotline got tied in, is because of him threatening on himself.
All right, sir.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and take a
We're doing a live stream right now. And
Can you tap my dick one more time before you take the handcuffs off, officer?
All right, give me a second. All right, let me take your handcuffs.
So there you go. Go watch the whole thing, folks, over there. So this is why we check in. Thanks, Skyprop, for checking in and saying hi to everyone. Extending the show a little bit here today since I got a late start. The cop felt the diaper. Hey, that was close enough to be considered action. That was a dick tap. That was an official dick tap. You know Perry liked it. Pascal's law. Perry is badass. No BS, says JFK Headshot checking in. He's bad something. All right. Headshot. Thanks for checking in, and thanks, everybody. Dick taps are allowed, says Skyprop checking in. Pascal, getting love. Let's see. Okay, I missed it. Is he really in handcuffs? Yes, Space Nerd. This was from 2021. Go back and watch it over there on Perry Caravel Live. You can access it either through their X like I did, or just go right over there to the YouTube. It's like 24, 25 minutes long. You'll see kind of the whole thing, and they'll give you kind of the blow-by-blow, so to speak, play-by-play. Play with my piss-filled diaper, says Jim. Touch that diaper.
On then, that might have been a
that
good
might have been true. And he kept like pointing it out there. All right, look at this, folks. We're going a little longer. We're already well into overvibe, but I had to wrap it up with doing some Perry talk because he's coming on tonight. Don't they have it on? They got it on here. Let me see. Let me show it to you before we leave. It is 3 Pacific. I'll see you all in the chat later on tonight. How about this? Later on, after you're done hanging out with me at 5:30 East till like 6:30 East or so, about an hour or so, I'm going to be hanging out with James and Florence. Join me tonight in the chat, 3 Pacific. That's 4, 5, 6 o'clock East Coast time. I'll be hanging out in the chat with you later on tonight. Let's wrap up Perry Talk with one quick track, the one that I know my friend Peacock wants to hear, the Perry of Death. I'll see you in the chat later on tonight after you hang out with me with James and Florence. Right back at you. Just a little overvibe. We have to wrap up Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
All right, let's pull this train into the station, folks. It's been a weird one today. Not a case of the Mondays, but certainly a weird Monday. If you're just joining us, I came off to a weird Monday start in that I didn't have internet from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, my original first hour of the show. So I told all the fellas, hey, guys, I got that problem over here. And they still all joined me at the next hour, 1 o'clock East, we started off. Thank you, Scott, for jumping in. Thank you, Red Wild Bill, for being here every Monday and all. I'm going to do a couple of these last chats. We got to address some generosity. And then I'm going to let you have a last say and let people know where they can find you after today's show. JFK Head Chunk checks in. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, that's especially helpful because tomorrow is our members only show. It's the one day a week that we do a show strictly for the members. That happens tomorrow at same time, 12 o'clock East. So it's courtesy of JK Head Chunk. Headshot. Thank you very much. Being a member defender. Let's see who's going to be here tomorrow. Eligible. Much love, Chad family. Well, looky here. Scooped up's the Chunkster right there. So the Chunkster is now has accurate membership status. They'll be here tomorrow for the Members Only Tuesday show. We do MOT, folks. Motley Tuesday is what we call it here. The little acronym for Members Only Tuesday. Let me find my little graphic to display it in a more demonstrative way. Where is my Members Only Tuesday graphic? Son of a, here it is. It's right here. Members Only Tuesday is what goes down tomorrow. And now, courtesy of JFK Head Chunk, Headshot, the Chunkster will be part of that show tomorrow. But don't worry, folks. I make it very affordable here on The Vibe. You can be part of it, too, for as little as $1.99. I got a very affordable level here, so please consider joining before tomorrow's 12 o'clock show. The dog goes out, the call of the Perry of Death. Widow Killer says they're saying Hastings suffered an OD and cardiac arrest, and kind of just bringing the whole show full circle in that we started off with some unfortunate celebrity death reports, 3 of them, and the latest being that Hayden Panettiere, actress, dead at the age of 36. Now they're saying OD and cardiac arrest. Rest in peace to her. Sky Prop says, hey, it's good to see a space nerd. Pascal Digital says, space, isn't it wild how fast we went from floppy disk to data centers, dystopian future? That was quick. Sky Prop checks in and says, have a good day, everyone. We appreciate the positive vibes. Don't forget, members only tomorrow, folks, for as little as $1.99, and we do this here every day, Monday through Friday. I like to mix everything I love about radio, podcasting, fun, friends, and segments here. You too, Sky. Thank you. All the love. There's the lovely Mod checking in late in the chat. And to that, we say, oh my. Just in time, we're over vibing a little bit, but we are kind of wrapping it up now. I'm going to wrap it up with my friend Scott Fitzpatrick. Tell everybody anything you want to know about the Angry Iguana channel and your new music thing that you're kind of put together. What are you doing with all that stuff? Let the people know what you do.
Well, I'm guilty of once I learn how to do certain things, I just keep doing those things I don't never learn to add to get better, you know. So I've kind of I've shifted. I've made myself. I'm looking forward to the way the next videos may come out. I'm trying to up the production a little bit with Angry Iguana, and not be such low effort content as we are over there.
Well, I don't think it's that low effort, and you get shout out by Antimatter Morty and some other people that love locales. And if you like crazy, just people that are like that show up on camera and they act crazy, like Daniel Larson and some of the locales and Tammy. I saw a new video from Tammy that we didn't get to talk about today, but Monday's been kind of wild. But if you want to find out about Tammy or any of the locales, maybe we can try to talk about them tomorrow, Scott, on Members Only Tuesday. Check out the Angry Iguana right here on YouTube. It says 112, but there's only one Angry Iguana, and he hangs out with us on the Vibe, Angry Iguana 112. And Scott's older content and Bro Dog stuff exists over there on Propmaster 69. And yes, Scott is getting better at doing these locale compilations, all these crazy people online that we just covered 3 or 4 of them when we do this segment, Scott's Hole. And yes, Scott, you've come a long way, buddy, from hardly being able to know how to click on a link when we first started sending it. I like to bring up to seeing you produce your own compilations. Good on you, buddy. So keep getting better and keep grinding at it. Check out Scott's stuff over there on the Angry Iguana 112. You don't have to write any of this down, folks. It's been running in the chat the entire time the show has been running. Check out the Fat Pig and all he does by the links that PCunt420 just threw in the chat right there. And check out, speaking of PCunt420, this guy that joins us every Monday right here sitting next to me, the Reverend Wild Bill. Thank you for doing that, Bill. Tell everybody your connection with PCunt420 and where they can find you.
Yes, I'm the co-host on the Morning High, and you can find us on PCunt420's on Rumble Morning High. And come join us Monday through Saturday from 10 until noon. And on Sundays, we go on from 10 until whenever, depending on the Sunday. Could be music, could be a movie, could be anything. But Pecan goes 7 days a week. And I'm usually there 6, sometimes 7 times during the week. But come join us. It's always fun. We have good times. joking, having fun, and just getting high.
The show's called The Morning High, so if you partake in such a thing, and if you want some company when you do it, 10 a.m. East every day. He says 7 days a week. 6 of those days are the morning high that he does, and his 7 days just his fun kind of movie watching show or music show or whatever they do on Sunday. 7 days a week, hang out with my friend Pecan 420 on his channel by the same name, Pecan 420, The Morning High. It's a show 6 days a week. And this guy right here co-hosts it every day with him. Thank you, Bill, for hanging out with me today. Thank you, Scott, for hanging out with me today as well. Thanks, Bobby Nick, for checking in and out. Normally, I would be telling you this is the last time you're going to see me until tomorrow. But today is a special day for me in that I've been invited to sit in with my friends, Florence and James, on this show right here on the Forum Media Network. We're going to talk about... Well, thank you, the Angry Guan, who's already over there in the chat. The first one in the chat. I see it because I checked it. You can see it on the screen right there. We're going to be talking about Howard Stern, past and present. I definitely have opinions about that. The Dabbleverse. I got some opinions about that, sure. The Luigi Mangione thing and the unfortunate passing of Hayden Panettiere and some other Panettiere. I say it different every time, probably. Join me at 5:30 East. Let me share the link one last time. I already put a thumbs up on it. Let me copy. I'm going to come over to my chat right here. I'm going to drop it in one last time and let you know that's where you can find me today, later on at 5:30 East. I'll be hanging out with James and Florence. Well, there you go, folks. A little bumpy start in that I didn't have internet from 12 to 1, but we got the fun in that we could fit in the 2.5 hours that we just did. BF Live the Vibe. Stream show $5.99. Thank you once again, Bill. Thank you once again, Scott. Thank you, Bobby Nick, for checking in and checking out, and all the chat family. Oh, bathroom break we didn't even get to because we did a short show today, but now let's get out of here. Take care of all your bathroom business, your lunch business, and everything you got to do, and join me over there with Florence and James over there on the Forum Media Network with that link I just gave, and that's when I'll see you again, folks. And if you can't join me later, then I'll just have to see you tomorrow for Members Only Tuesday right here on The Vibe, 12 noon East. Thanks for checking in late, Terry Nee. Better late than never, buddy. Sorry I missed you right now, Terry, but check that link right above you, and I'll be hanging out with James and Florence later on their channel, the Forum Media Network, and we're going to be talking about Stern and a lot of fun stuff, Terry, so it's not too late to hang out. That's why I don't like saying bye. I know I'm going to see you in one of these show chats real soon, so it's just basically bye for now. Thanks for joining us today here, folks. Peace and love, and we'll see you the next time we see you. If it's not on the Forum Media Network later on tonight, then it'll be tomorrow, 12 noon East for Members Only Tuesday right here on The Vibe. Bye.
That's
and
enough internet for me today.
If I don't see you tonight.
I am going to wash myself.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Bobby Nick, and everybody.
To get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Okay. Playing with it.
Fucking hey.
Oh my.